Well, hey everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 579th stream. Yeah, which I've kind of sprung on the community. My apologies, everybody. I know it's a little bit strange that I haven't been posting a schedule, and certainly I'm not adhering to anyone, but I am trying to get as many streams in as I can. This week is the last sort of week as I transition into a new job. And so there's a lot that I'm trying to figure out, a lot that I'm trying to sort out in terms of when I'm going to stream and exactly what that's going to look like. So please bear with me as I sort of haphazardly go through this week. We are going to play a little Animal Crossing. That is the plan. And then I'm also going to be playing a little bit of Super Mario Brothers 35 because I know I've said this, it is going away. It's not actually going away until March of next year. That was finally confirmed by the community. I haven't actually looked that up to confirm it myself, but I'm trusting the community on this one. That being said, I'm planning on playing through Zelda in 2021, and consequently, I don't think I'll have the time to really commit to playing a lot of Super Mario Brothers 35 on stream. So I'm going to try and get some more of that playtime in these next couple of weeks before January, which is fast approaching, by the way. Can you believe it? It is already 1 week into December. I can't believe this at all. Things are going way too fast for me. I'm going to be starting my new job, which is part-time, on Monday. There will be training followed by eventually being added to a calendar. I'll be working with my best friend, and actually we're scheduled for the first day back after 2021 to be working together. He'll be actually helping train me, which is kind of fun, kind of cool. I'm looking forward to that. And I guess those are the big announcements in the IRL category. In terms of streaming, I've got a couple of things I want to share. The first is that I've been working with 8-Bit Dad 7DC to coordinate doing a sort of neat community asset that will be in all of the future streams, okay? It's going to come, you'll see it. Basically, I'll give you a little bit of a heads up. It's actually a really neat little plugin that he himself has developed that takes the chat, scans it for keywords, and then puts a image and a soundbite on the OBS browser source, meaning that I could essentially just have everyone chat as normal and have little additional pieces of content pop up on screen. I've already got some plans. I've got a bunch of things out there. And I'll tell you what, I am planning on optimizing this to give a little bit additional incentive for those who do subscribe and support me. Not that I'm trying to leave it just for that. It'll be for everyone. But I think it will give some added benefit for that because I'm always looking for ways to do that. Chrono, and I think you'll appreciate it a lot. I'll just leave it at that. But Chrono has come in, and sadly, no trace of Chronolock could immediately be found. What is on the other side of the wormhole, we all wonder. Hopefully, we'll reunite one day and find out. I can't wait for them to tell us what they found. And maybe we will. Who knows? Who knows? I've already started. I've gotten some dailies done. There's not really anything to purchase here, although we were asked by our good friend Memory Martin to get a couple of pinball machines for them. And that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to order those now whilst I'm remembering. Otherwise, you know me, I will forget. Anyways, we'll wait for Chronolock to come back out of the wormhole and then find out how they're doing. I know this was last minute that I announced I'll be streaming tonight. I'm not really sure where my schedule is going to land. I hope, however, I'll be able to stream a little bit earlier, and I'm hoping also that I'll be able to stream maybe a little more frequently. Who knows? We'll find out. I suppose I'm taking the slow route to get to the pinball machines, but that's okay. I know Brown was requested. Let me just confirm here. I'm going to pull up my notes because I keep a little notepad file with various things I'm trying to do. And if I pull this up, it says order brown and green for Memory Martin. So we'll order the brown. That order is placed. Uh-oh, Chrono falls into chat. He had quite the adventure in the Age of Calamity. Ooh, nice. Were you playing a little Breath of the Wild? Or not Breath of the Wild, Age of Calamity? Or were you watching others? I know Rob and Alex have been watching, or have been playing it. You really don't like Guardians and their lasers. Hey, fair enough. Who does, right? And we want green. That was the other one. So there is no green. Hold on a second. There's white. There's red. There's blue. There's black. Is that maybe what she was thinking? Because there's brown. We'll order a black. I think this one was somewhat rare. It kind of reminds me, by the way, too, with the colors of Splatoon 2. Anyway, we'll go ahead and order that. See what happens. You're playing Breath of the Wild and Age of Calamity every other day. Oh, that's awesome. And you're playing it now? Nice. I actually haven't really sat down and played games outside of streaming, so I can't really... I don't have a lot to share. Unfortunately, I want to be playing Age of Calamity. The game is amazing, and but I'll be streaming it eventually, so I'll be playing a little bit of it now. Duffy, why must you always stream Animal Crossing as I'm getting ready to head to bed? Duffy, it's okay. It is okay. Oh, you know, Chrono, I am actually feeling okay with playing Age of Calamity. I just haven't played any games unless I've been streaming, just purely because of my available time to play games. That's what it comes down to. Duffy, feel free to pop in for a bit and just chill before bedtime. That's the exact perfect thing you can do. This can be your wind down stream. Relax with Mana as we calm down and get ready for bed. As a matter of fact, I do wonder if maybe some of my enthusiasm, my excitement, may be a little too much for the bedtime hour. And I've thought a little bit about this based on some of the conversations last. And I'm kind of thinking it would be cool to focus on early morning streams being a ease into the day. Let's start it out right. And then these evening streams being a let's calm down together and settle in for a good night's sleep. Either way, I think, is a nice way to approach it. And then maybe we, do some other streams where I get super, super hype. Anyways. Oh gosh, I'm so proud of the pumpkin patch, by the way. I tweeted out a picture. I just thought it turned out great. I'm super, super excited. It was a nice project that we did on stream last, so that was good. Uh-oh, Chronos says I probably should have waited to finish this battle. Oof. And Duffy, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you find my voice relaxing. I do want it to be, Duffy says, I saw that. How did you get the wide variety of pumpkins? Ooh. Yeah, I wish I could tell you. No, really. I've had pumpkins growing in that patch since the pumpkins were available. I just planted a ton of them. Sahara just cutting a rug. Exactly, Chrono. And they just grew, and I had that variety. So, and then I picked a few and planted a few, and, just to kind of vary the ages, and there we go. Duffy says, yeah, I've skipped a month and a half of pumpkins. So I think that's really what it comes down to. And you get different colors, and you get sometimes the two pumpkins that grow next to each other, and sometimes just the one. And that variety is really important when you're decorating in Animal Crossing, because since everything is on a grid, you're limited by it, but then your creativity comes in how well you vary the objects you're placing down to make it appear as though it is not on a grid. Anyway. Well, you've skipped a month and a half of Animal Crossing, to be more clear, Duffy says. Fair enough. Did I just... A little bit, but it's okay. I was just wondering, I just put my finger right in my glasses. What should we get? We've got 50 grand. Let's go ahead and... Let's get a rug, a large rug. Get a large rug. I'd like to get a few additional large rugs, actually, because I found that when I was decorating my living room, I wanted that large rug size and didn't have more than one or two rugs to choose from. So let's see what we get here. We'll maybe get lucky. But Duffy, it's okay. You skip the time in the game, and, I just try to sort of keep up at my own pace. I'm not really that concerned about finding everything and having everything. I just want to be able to enjoy this game at a leisurely pace. This is very therapeutic, to be perfectly honest. Ooh, I just got small. Oh, darn. Wait, didn't you say that large was your favorite size? Sahara, you're giving me mixed messages here. Oh, hey, Drift is wearing my sweatshirt. Yeah, that's the Super Nintendo controller sweatshirt in the background there. Drift, turn around. Yeah, there you go. There you go, buddy. Come on. Come on over here. Go the other way. Go the other way. Wait, choose a side. Drift, come on. Either way. You just got to go 2 steps. Either direction. Just choose. Drift. Drift. Drift, literally. Just you just got to go one way or the other. That's all I'm asking. Just Drift, you've been working out for how long? All I'm asking is you just put one foot in front of the other, and then take that other foot, the one that was, back behind the foot that you've just put forward. You take that one, put it in front of the other foot. You do this a couple of times in a back and forth motion, and you do what's known colloquially as walking. It's fantastic. Once I learned, it was just a whole other world. Thank you, Drift. Finally. Jeez. Drift. My goodness. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get a large rug now. That was what I was really trying to do. I got distracted by Drift. But yeah, so Duffy says that's how I feel about the game. Yeah, that's it. No, what you're supposed to do is say the opposite. They never do what you want them to. Very good point. Yeah, I really need to do stuff with Sahara or any of the visitors for that matter. I've been slacking a lot lately when it comes to Animal Crossing. But yeah, no, you just do it at your own pace. You know, I don't get all the fish. I don't get worried because I look at this as a game I will play for years. New Leaf was that way. I always would go back to it. And there were times I would set it aside for longer, but it's just a game I can kind of dive into when I feel like I want a little bit of relaxation. So we've gotten 2 large rugs. We might as well go ahead and sure, I'll grab this, and we might as well grab a medium-sized rug too. Do we want mysterious wallpaper or flooring? Let's do flooring because I'm kind of short on flooring. Okay. So there, we've done that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some more rugs. We'll do a rug for medium rug. And then we could, what could we do? We could probably go and get a mysterious wallpaper and mysterious floor. I think that would be fine. Oh man, Keaton, that's some good singing there. All right, we'll go ahead and grab wallpaper, and then we'll get flooring after this. So Duffy, how have you been? How was the rest of the stream there with RL Richie? I really do appreciate those guys. And now you know, and I suppose since they've announced it, I'll announce it here for those of you who are here. By the way, thank you for those of you who are here. We are going to be collaborating on The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes. I'm super pumped about this. It's a game I've never actually played through, and you rated Amy shortly after I left. Fantastic. So yeah, so we're going to be doing a really cool collaboration. That'll be in 2021. And as he was mentioning, you know, neither of them have actually played through the game. And for those of you unfamiliar with the game, it is a 3-player game online, but it requires that each player have a 3DS and the game. Now, they have 2 3DSs, so they're fine there. They won't be able to stream directly with a capture card on both at the same time, but they're going to work out some plans and make it work. But we're going to play all together, all 3 of us. We're going to beat this game. I think it's going to be a blast. Duffy says 2021 feels so far away, but that's next month. Well, and you know how it's going to be. Considering we're a week into December, I think the last 3 weeks are going to take forever. It's going to feel like 2020 never ends. No, I don't know, actually. But to be honest, I'm ready for a change. At this point, yeah. We got a red dotted rug, a yellow design kitchen mat, a red dotted rug. You know what? Let's get another large rug. I'm not digging our rug options, so let's find Sahara. Where did Sahara go? Oops, Sahara, wait just a moment. Yeah, I have naked floors. Please, a rug. We'll go with large. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, I don't know that we're going to really accomplish much today because I thought about working on that bamboo area up north, but I don't really feel all that inspired. I'm kind of feeling like playing some more Super Mario Brothers 35, so we'll see. Duffy says, the one thing that's certain is that there will, hopefully, be a light at the end of this long and dark tunnel. And hope that light is 2021. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, look at... I like the look of that Super Nintendo controller sweatshirt that I made. It's just... It's simple, but it's, you know... It's elegant. You just want to go to concerts again. Oh, man. You know, I never went to a ton of them, but I do miss live music and things like that, so... Anyway, well, I wonder if we... Got a red dotted rug again? How can this be? How have we gotten so few new things? Okay, well, whatever. I guess we really wanted that. Look at Drift there. What? That face. Oh my goodness. Anyway, to everyone who is here, thank you ever so much for being here, for joining me in the stream, whether you are chatting or lurking or whether you're new here. It means a lot to me that you've stuck around and you're having a listen, having a watch. And if you are new here, well, just know that I'm Mana. I'm open for any questions you might have. I appreciate your time, and it is a gift indeed. Okay, let's maybe just keep an eye out for other fossils as we wander around. Duffy's going to head to bed. Got to get some much-needed sleep. Have a wonderful night, Mana. Duffy, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you around. And I will be streaming again Wednesday night. Most likely. Now, I did put a schedule up, and I just said, you know, I'm not entirely certain what this week is going to end up looking like, so bear with me, please. By the way, I know we've also got a few other friends who are streaming tonight. It seems like Monday has become quite popular. And if you are interested in something other than Animal Crossing and Super Mario Brothers 35, Scooter102089 and 8-Bit Dad 7DC are streaming a game which, frankly, I really would love to get in on. I'm a little jealous that they're getting to do this together, but they're playing the Beat 'em Up collection from Capcom. And I don't know what game they are actually in the midst of playing, but there are, of course, quite a few very cool ones indeed. And yeah. So if that interests you, pop on by, say hello. Also, I don't think Rob and Alex know this because, you know, I haven't really been in their streams as frequently lately, but I do have them on my call out in Discord. It does show when they go live. By the way, look at this. Isn't that looking so nice? Whoa!
We're detecting strange signals.
Marshall and Brutalbee with the simultaneous hosts and Mictron coming on in saying hello. Hello to you.
Thanks so much for hosting.
Thank you very much. Host from the Marshall. Hey, Marshall was asking about green screens, everybody, and I feel like maybe I'll just mention briefly a couple of things. So, you wanted to know my settings on the green screen, so I'm actually going to pull this up fast here. I'm just going to go to my GoPro through generic HDMI video capture, go to filters, and I'm looking at the chroma key. And it looks like I pretty well have the defaults except for similarity, which I've changed to 333. Smoothness is to 80, and key color spill reduction. This is the one you want to look at. And for you, this might be a trickier one, or it might actually be the most beneficial, because as you mentioned, blonde hair can sometimes look green and get keyed out. So you probably would want to use that key color spill reduction to wash out any of the green. So I have mine set to 240. Now, I'll just make you all. I'm gonna ruin the illusion for a moment, but let's just. So if I go all the way on the key color spill reduction, I turn grayscale, right? And if I turn it all the way down, you can see a lot of that green, see that green cast, especially around my hand right there. You see that little bit of the green screen? Okay, so that's at 0. So if I put this up to 240 is where I had it. That seems to be pretty good. Marshall says mine is like 485, 1, and then 25. 45, 1. So the smoothness might be actually part of your problem. You might look at your smoothness because what that does is... Do I really want to show this? Hold on a second. Pardon me for a moment, everyone. We're gonna do it on this screen though. Okay. So we're just gonna ruin the illusion, but it's interesting, I think, for at least a few people, and it's almost easier to show than to explain and tell. But let's go in. Is this interesting, everyone? Mike Tron, I don't know if you probably know this as well. But let's go ahead and try here. Shout outs, by the way, to Mike Tron and to Marshall, who stream. Brutal B streams alongside Marshall. Don't show anything you don't want to. No. It's not that I don't want to. It's just going to look cruddy because I'm going to intentionally break things. And I try not to really break things. Okay, so let me go back to my chroma key. So the smoothness is at 80 right now, right? So if I go down, look at that. See that? That's exactly what you were noticing a little bit down in the corner. That's the smooth. Look at that. That's terrible, right? So that's what your problem is right now. If your smoothness is at 1, you're going to get all of that artifacting. Raise that smoothness up, and all it takes is a little bit, and then it goes all the way. Now, if you go too far, then that happens, and oh, spooky, ooh, 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 ooh. And then that happens. So I actually have mine at 80. 80 seems to be the sweet spot for me. Just mess around with it. It just, again, it depends on your lighting and everything. But Mana Ghost. Uh-oh. Yep. Gotta call Ghostbusters, right? So there you go. Brutal B goes, oh, it's a ghost. Yeah, so I have mine 333.30 or 333.80 240. But you just mess around with it. It's really what it comes down to is everyone's case is going to be a little different. If you just plug in my settings, it's probably not going to work for you because this works based on my setup, my skin tone, the color that's coming out of my camera, the light that's back behind me. Everyone's is different, but that's just a little behind the scenes. And I keep contrast, brightness, and gamma all default. And I do key out green. Now, another thing you can do, by the way, which does work in case you wanted to, you could key out a custom color. And so let's say that your green screen isn't as evenly lit, or you're getting this problematic spillage from the similarity in color. You could actually even poorly light your green screen intentionally to create a different contrast between you and your hair. So the green screen here, if I were to shut that off, by the way, if I shut the chroma key off, boom, that's what's behind me, everybody. That's the green screen, okay? Now, you can see a couple of things. I've got light coming from the sides here. Do I have... Probably should move that in a little bit, although I don't know if it matters. Let's do a little bit. Anyway, I've got these lights. Now if I drop the light like I've just done, then that happens. These are the lights, by the way, that I use. Woo! That's it. That's it, everybody. It's got this. It's a basic clip-on shop lamp, $5, right? Easy peasy. That's all it is. And then this is just a sock. It not an actual sock. I have 2 layers on here, but it's just it's a diffuser sock, about a 1 foot diffuser sock. So I just clamp these. I have 3 of them here. I've got one on a light right here off to the side. I've got one right here that's shining over onto this side of the green screen. I don't have it directly on the green screen, or else you get blowout. And then this one, which I have off to the side here. See, if I did that, I'd get a blowout on the side. So I kind of have it off a little bit like that. And yeah, you can get those at Lowe's, Home Depot. I think those are Harbor Freight editions. Check out Harbor Freight for their special editions. That's the streamer special is what it's called. Now, you can obviously get better lights than that, but I mean, the thing that is compelling about using lights like those, they cost $5 for 2 of them. At least I got them on sale at Lowe's for those. The socks I got actually on Amazon, and it was like a 2-pack for $10. So, okay, $10 a light, basically, if you factor in, if you put 1 sock on each. I just happen to have extra socks, and I just put it on for extra diffusing. I got 3 of the 3 because I have 1, 2, 3. I must have it somehow. I have. Maybe it's more. Maybe it's a 3-pack, and I got 2 3-packs. That's what it is. Yeah, because I have 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so that's what it is. It's they're 3 packs, and I had 4 lights that I wanted to use them on. And then, funny enough, I ended up not using the 4th light with a sock. So I just was like, well, I've got 6 of these. I might as well double them up. That's what happened. Anyway, yeah. So I hope that's helpful. I know, I mean, streaming is just one of those things where there's so much trial and error. And I get things sometimes very goofed. Sometimes it's just not turning out the way I want. But, I just mess with it, and eventually things start to work out. And I do have a path of upgrading. It's a fun hobby. It's one you can sink a lot of money into. But thankfully, for the most part, I would say it's been roughly self-sustaining in terms of, the money that gets poured into the stream goes back into it, usually in the form of things like, say, the capture card for my 3DS, as well as audio devices, and I've got my Stream Deck, and even just hardware which you wouldn't really think about, like a monitor, an extra monitor. All that stuff's helpful. So, your webcam acted out the other day, and you had to unplug and replug it, and when you did, the settings reset completely. It's a C920. I was gonna say, if it was a C920, you're lucky that it just did this now, because every single time I started my stream, my C920 ended up not working right. It was really, really annoying. I guess I can't go that way. Anyway. Well, Chrono has gone into another wormhole, by the way. We still haven't heard back from them. It's the C920. It's not a bad camera. I have 2 of them that I use for alternate angles and things. Or I shove it in in the headset of a Virtual Boy. But I always have to fiddle with it every single time. It's so annoying. In some ways, they're better than what I get with the GoPro, but I think the nice thing about the GoPro paired with the $15 capture card that I use is that I can always plug something else into it. So this is a used GoPro. You know, let's say down the line I want to go the full DSLR route, which I do someday. Yeah, I want to get those lovely, luscious views that you see a lot of people, you know, that they set up a little studio and they've got all the lights and the bokeh effect and all that. Oh, man, I want that so badly. I don't have the gear right now or the technical know-how. I've looked at so many different options. I've looked at, you know, things like, you know, or not even options. I've looked at so many tutorials, and I'm not finding what I need. So, I don't know. And to get a good DSLR setup, you know, you have to invest in a camera. And right now, I'm thinking I'm going to invest instead in a audio mixer next time I come up to an upgrade, because I'm looking at this mixer that actually allows me to use some reverb, which will be really nice for making music. And I'm also looking at that because I should get a little bit more clarity in my mix, and I'll be able to control it on the fly with faders, actual physical faders, which is something I really have wanted for a long time. And I kind of even was working on sort of routing in a really circuitous way just so that I could use my mixer. Like I was basically going to put my mic into the mixer and then my mixer into the computer, and then my computer would capture it all with Voice Meter Banana and then output each individual channel to a physical mixer. And I just thought, that's not that doesn't make sense. So anyway, I want to sell. I'll keep those branches. You've had to add so much random extra logic software to make it work way beyond its means. Well, that's fair. I don't know that I am even aware what logic software you would use. What were you using? Okay, I need to buy that copter again. Hold on a second. I was not paying attention. So let me go back and purchase that copter. Also, I really like that little tin up there. I want to get that tin trolley. So I'm going to grab this. Hopefully that tin trolley isn't too expensive. Let's go up here. It's really cool. A throwback container. Yeah. 2,000, of course. And I think I'm going to get that coffee. It almost looks at Bilbo's. Like, is this a Hobbit coffee store? Ah, yes, I'll take that as well. What was the question? I don't even know. But you and B, if you need to get going to bed, no worries. I understand. I'm just really grateful that you came. Okay, we're going to switch over here in but a moment, as I really would like to play some Super Mario Brothers 35. So, you know, we've played for about an hour, talked and played for about an hour. We'll switch over. Okay. Oh, and I should probably check my mail. That was the other thing I wanted to do. You're up all night playing Animal Crossing New Horizons in bed? Fair enough. Okay. So, we've got KK Slider sending me the song they sang for me at the show the other day. We'll grab that. We've got Nook Shopping with a Yule log. We've got the Pocket Camp phone case. We've got an Aurora wall, but my pockets are too full. We'll come back for those. Brutal B says, I am not up all night. I am going to sleep soon. I don't know what he's talking about. You're not playing Animal Crossing all night? I mean, gosh, I would. KK Blues is what that was. I guess, do we not have that? By the way, KK Blues, what an appropriate thing for the other day, right? I love this right here. I just love that. It was like, oop, just pop on in there, and then I've got my little cupboard. That said, that's not actually what I wanted. Derp. I was going to come over here because out of habit, I was going to go here where my console stereo was, but nope, it's down here now. I got to work on this. Yikes. I don't have any songs, so I guess I had the blues, huh? No likey. No likey at all. Yikes. Woo! Whoa. That was tough. That was a weird... Woof. There we go. Oh, I just put the blues in there. I didn't want to do that. I'll have to grab that in a second. Adulting, ugh, indeed. Why we gotta adult? And by the way, you know how like I don't have a job and I still work 12 hours or 10 hours today. Ay ay ay. What can I say? Clearing out my stuff at work and taking care of transition stuff. Yeah. Man. One of our dogs is laying here and his ears twitched and shook when that noise came on. I wasn't the only one. It's just weird, right? It was sort of like, ooh, this is disconcerting. All right. You know, I'm actually looking forward to being able to play a little bit of Super Mario Bros. 35 with you because I don't think you've seen me do anything except Animal Crossing. And as much as I love Animal Crossing, I also do play other things from time to time. By the way, it was really fun to hang out with you in your stream. And I understand, by the way, I knew when I went to this stream that I was going to expect and anticipate the game to be not family-friendly, shall we say. That was perfectly fine. Totally understandable. So, no, not 10 hours. I think I misspoke and then I caught myself, but yeah. No, I worked 10 hours today. Yeah. And then I got home and then I did some volunteer work for our church and then I streamed. A friend of mine once said, "What do you do just for you?" And I'm like, "Well, I like volunteer at my church." "Oh, I stream." And they're like, No, what do you do for you?" It's becoming an increasingly more relevant question, I think. How do we do on the home? We got an S rank. I think we lost points from the last time, but that's okay. I'm not in it for that. I'm in it for making it look the way I want it to look. On the 6th day of Christmas, I gave to you 6 toes on a dino. I like it. Thank you, Nexo. Thank you, Firestorm Dragon. On the 7th day of Christmas, I gave to you 7 or so lights on a bot. Love it. Even 10 hours. It is a lot. Is that the Art of Mana, SE asks? No. Will the real Art of Mana please stand up? As he goes, oh, okay, bye. And scene. Hey, it's the real Art of Mana. Essie, welcome on in. Marshall says, dude, I've been asking myself the same question. It's come down to reading and coffee. Can't complain with that. Essie, it was so fun playing Overwatch with you the other night. Even though David and I have a ways to go to even come close to the quality of player you are. That was super nice. Thank you for taking the time to hang out. And Essie, you're just kind of amazing in many, many ways. And I'm so glad that we've connected. Shout outs, by the way, if anyone here does not know, Essie Lessie is a member of Family Friendly Live and a cosplayer. She's been on Isle Mana Live. She's really cool. Go hang out with her. Talk Zelda. By the way, 2021. Be playing through the entire Zelda franchise. Don't know if you heard that, Essie. It's true. It's true. Now, I say I'll be playing through it all in 2021 as I think rightly so, R.L. Ritchie pointed out, probably it will start in 2021. Who knows how long this is gonna last? We're gonna be like a Zelda stream for a good while. We'll get our Animal Crossing in at every once or twice a week, or once a week or every other week. But yeah, that's I think that's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be real good. But Essie is fantastic. I'm gonna give her a shout out real quick right here. And also, Essie, if you don't know, Marshall, and Brutal B stream as well. Just FYI, so you can check them out at some point. Mictron Gaming is here as well, another streamer friend. Lots of streamer friends, really. We're gonna go and assess some fossils, sell some fossils, and then play some Super Mario Brothers 35. And I could use a whole bunch of hype in the chat so that I can get a win tonight. I'd love to get first place. That would be super. So we're going to try that. We're going to end the stream with some Super Mario Brothers. But right now, we're going to talk to Blathers. So I was saying that this week I will be transitioning out of my job now. I'm helping already. Today I was packing up a ton of stuff. It's funny, it's a nonprofit, and I brought so many of my own personal items to the office. The office was almost essentially all my stuff. I took 3, probably it came out so far to about 3 full banker boxes of just personal belongings, odds and ends, and accoutrements. And then I also brought out a couple of just big pieces of furniture and a couple of, like a big corkboard that I really like. It's one that, it's kind of like a fabric corkboard, and it looks like cork, but then in all of the lines, it's almost gilded. It has this sparkly gold, and that reminds me of kintsugi, which is the Japanese art of fixing or repairing, or really, it's not even so much that, but creating out of broken pottery. And I love that image, that idea of broken pottery. I actually wrote a poem that maybe sometime I'll grab and share for you on that. But it's a beautiful thing, because if you look at it, it's actually more interesting than if the pottery had not been broken and then pieced together, glued together with this liquid gold. I love the idea of something that is broken having even more beauty after the fact, through this healing process, because I think we can apply that so well to our own lives and our own brokenness. So, yeah. Really cool stuff. Essie says, agreed, it's so poetic. And Marshall says, those things are gorgeous. Also, there's a comment here, robbing blind of all the things they needed, but I think I may have lost the context there. Brutal B says, I'm highly interested in that. I have heard so many quotes about it, and I love them so much. We'll definitely go check it out, and I just looked online and found a bunch of cool images, and that inspired me to write some poetry about it. I would love to share that. I'll have to find it. I am thinking, though, it's probably my favorite poem that I've written. I'm not really a poet by any means. I have a friend who's a very gifted and talented poet. The kind of person that will actually be remembered as such. My level is nowhere near those standards, but I'm still proud of that one particular one. And I think because the source material is so interesting. Tybalt. Simple DIY workbench. I happen to have that one. So we'll add that up here. Let's go see what kind of a mess Marshall left. Oh, wait. Let me go dig this up. Don't want to pass on this. And then again, we'll switch over to Mario. I know I keep adding other things. Edgar Manipo. Yes. I like that, Chrono. I I like that a lot. By the way, everyone, if you ever want to see an Overwatch stream with me and Essie Lessie, please let me know. She doesn't know. I've just voluntold her. Oh no, what did I do? No! Well, there goes my Beltry. Alas, what is done, and I must go forth. Darn. Oh, your poem is what I'm interested in. I actually have a faux piece of the pottery. Oh, nice. Well, I will, I'll have to share that. I don't quite know how I will do that, whether I'll read it on stream or whatnot. One thing that my friend has actually pointed out, which is a really kind of interesting thing, is not that I have any intention to try to publish the poem, but if you are a writer and you write a poem, let's say, and you publish it on Facebook, that actually counts as having published the piece and can make it much harder for you to ever publish it again in another context. I'm sure the same would apply to reading it on stream. It would count as a showing of some sort. I'm not quite sure, but I might just pick his brain first just to see. I imagine, though, I could sneak you a copy or read it to you in a voice chat or something like that. And maybe I'll share it. Maybe this will be the way to publish it. You know, I don't know yet. I just haven't really thought about it. All right, let's sell. And you know what I didn't do this week? I just realized. Hold on a second. I want to assess this. I also did not go in yesterday and purchase turnips as I said I was going to. Darn. B says I didn't know that. That's crazy. Good to be safe, though. Ooh, Chrono's going to try a bit of poetry. Yeah, you know, that's one of the strange things about the world of content creation. Really, it's treacherous waters for those who do it. It's worthwhile, I would agree, but treacherous nonetheless. I kind of feel like I have an Indiana Jones vibe going on right now. What do you think? Okay. It's 9:20. That's about right. What we can do is... that's the right Miglos side. We could run a 60-minute ad, and we could then switch over. Chrono says... Voles are red. I can't talk. I don't even know what that was. Roses are red. Violets are blue. I was eating some stew, but found out it was glue. Now I am stuck. What to type next? I love it. I love it. Fantastic. Fantastic. That is some good stuff right there. That's what that is. That's some good stuff indeed. Okay, now we're going to sell. I want to sell the one fossil that I have on me, because why not? Oh, we've got Lopez over there. Hey, I'll take 5 grand. Sweet. Let's see. Lopez appears to want that. You really should get that, Lopez. I think that's all yours. You buy it. Dude, Lopez, purchase it. Purchase it. Purchase it. Look, you've got a customer, not me. Lopez. Lopez really wants this bottle. You know what? I'll buy it. And then Lopez. 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 Yeah, here's a gift. Yeah. It's a bottled chip. I thought you'd like it. That is exactly what it is. Well, I think you're going to have a great place for it. It's okay. A baby romper. I mean, it's appropriate. Kind of. Why'd you have a baby? There are some questions that will never be answered, my friends. Some questions that will never be answered. Okay. So whilst that is all happening, we'll switch over here. I'm going to just go ahead and mark in here that... Oh, dear. Oh, I hope we haven't been maxing out our CPU. I don't know. All right. That whole interaction gave me life. Lopez. 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 Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Super Mario 35. That's what we're going to do here. Done. Swapped over, my friends. And now... Jennifer Lopez? What? Oh my gosh. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, since we're talking about baby rompers, here's a little something. This is actually Mana Sprout. This is her hand. Isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? How nice is that? How sweet is that? Ms. Mana and Mana Sprout made that for me for last Christmas. Or I think that's when I got it. Anyway, yeah, that sits on my desk. Her handprint in the sand. Sits right there off to the side when I'm streaming. I love her. I am a lucky guy. Okay. Oh, wait. Now, before we go into the game, I do need to do one thing. We are actually going to play with this controller. And so I need to turn it on and make it the primary controller. That's one of the things that I've run into before. It gets a little wonky, but there we go. Now we've done that. Now I can go into the game, select my user, and away we go. And there we are. Do we measure Mana Sprout every year? You know, not really. I mean, yes, we do, but not like... We don't have like the... What is it? The threshold where you know, mark with a pencil every year. That would be cool, but I guess we've had different houses, so that hasn't quite worked out. But okay, everybody. I would love it if everyone here who is willing to do so could just drop some emotes in the chat for some hype that we do a successful first run in Super Mario Bros. 35. This could be a winning run. I definitely know it will not unless we get a bunch of emotes in the chat. Is that selling out? Is that like a I didn't do the 60-minute ad. 60-second ad. This is instead of, hey, Hexlin is here. Hello. Thank you so much. By the way, go check out Hexlin. Marshall with all the emotes. We got this, everybody. I'm feeling good already. Woo! Gotta remember how to play. Yeah, some people are out already. That's okay. We gotta get out of there. Gotta get that one up. Gotta get some time. 20 seconds on the clock. There's a Goomba. There's another Goomba. There is a Fire Flower. Ooh, all of the chats going up in smoke with all of these emotes. I love it, everybody. We got people that are getting knocked out here, left, right, and center. We're gonna knock out some baddies ourselves. Boom. We've got the random going on. This is all good. This is all good. Thank you, everybody. Excellent. Nice to see you as well, by the way. Feel free to lurk. Hey. Revealed for good hype. Awesome. I appreciate that. It helped. And feel free to continue to lurk. I do not need... This was not an attempt to call out lurkers. So, it is okay. If you want emotes, Chrono says. Oh dear. Oh dear. Woohoo! I think Chrono's gonna spam some emotes. Boom, boom. Ah, darn. Okay. There's another 15 seconds added to the clock. We've got World 1-1 again, and apparently we don't know how to jump. We got some time there. That's always handy. Oops. Woo. Ah, darn. I was going for that triple, and I didn't get it. More time, please. Thank you. 20 seconds added. There's another Goomba. Boom, another 15. All right. I'm going to throw some fireballs this way. Boom. Knock them out. And star power. Ooh, I kind of want to go for this. Ooh, yeah. Worth it for the damage that does. Woo! To the other players. The random players right now, by the way. All right. Chronos says, redeem the emote thing for 2. Oh no. Okay, we got to do the emote only. Oh, shoot. But I don't think there's any mods in the chat who can help me out. I got to do it. This might cost me the game. Hold on a second. Emotes only. Emote only. Does that work? Room is now emote only. There we go. Chrono has done the thing. Okay. Woo. Oh, what? Ah, boogers. Oh. Ah. Whoa. Do we get... Oh, wait. Sassafras. I mean, we've got stuff, but... Oh, my goodness. Really? This is not what I want at all. I need things. Like that. That works. Okay, that's a thing. That's a thing if I've ever seen a thing. That is a thing that I need. Okay. Woo! And you know what? Let's just skip that, because even though we're actually pretty good on time, but... Ooh. Oof. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh. Woo! There we go. And up and over. And in and around. And up. And there's 15 on the clock. We're going to go back to World 1-1 if we can. Yeah! Let's do it. It's that 1-1 hype. Oh my gosh, we've got so many emotes right now, everybody. Thank you so much. This is great. We've got 10. That's right, 10 people left. I'm the top 10. So we've got 25 people that have gotten knocked out right so far. That's pretty good. I'll take it. I will take that. The clock is going at a reasonable pace. We're close to max time. I'm feeling really good about this. I kind of feel like maybe I should start farming coins, but then again, I'm kind of thinking time right now. I'm thinking, let's just go for the outlasting plan. That's the strategy. If we can outlast everyone, we've got random. Let's go lowest time. Yeah, let's go with lowest time. Start attacking lowest time. No, let's do most coins. Let's start attacking most coins. That's what we're going to do. We've got our timer right there. Let's grab our star. And, woohoo! There we go. A lot of damage dealt in there. Good thing that we got all those coins there. Twitchy Berry is in the house with some Art of M cheer. Some Art of M holiday cheer? Thank you so much. Welcome on in. I love this. All right, we'll be closing that emote only room down after this particular round. Oh my gosh, but it's kind of fun. Oh man, everybody. Ah. Whee! Woo! And, woo! Woo! Oh, Nelly! Take out the Bowser. Okay, we've got a Bowser out. And oh boy. Nah, I knew that was gonna happen. Sugar. Okay. Ah! Woo! Oh no! Oh boy. Okay, so let's... oh boy. Oh no! Oh no! No, no. Ah, darn. That was a fail. All right. Darn. Oh. Yep. Emote. only off. Drat. Lesai. 8th place. Ah, yes, Chrono. That was unfortunate. Excellence says I've been summoned to support a friend. Thank you. Oh, well, 8th place. 8th place, I guess we had a lot of emote power coming in. That was pretty good. Let's just spice things up and go for final level to start. See what happens. I'm guessing it's not going to end up being what's chosen, but oh well. Oh, hi, Cronus says. Not a bad start. 8th, yeah, I'll take it. Marshall says, better than I've ever done. I've gotten as high as 17. Okay. You mean in terms of, that's your placement, 17th place? That's as good as you gotten? Which is not bad. I mean, really. I've been playing Super Mario. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? I have been playing Super Mario Brothers all my life. This is well, not this specific version, but this is the first game that I ever played, and I'm a big fan. I've been playing also on my Nintendo Game & Watch a little bit. Not the last week or so, but it's been a nice little way to get some gaming in before bed. Kronos says, I've never placed it all, as I have never played it. Fair enough. It's funny how that works out, right? Whee! Boink. So the trick here, if you're wanting some tips, not that you were, but trick here is to really focus on time, and then if you focus on taking out enemies, you're getting more time and you're dealing more damage to the opponents. So that's a good strategy. Then coins are helpful, but if you forego them early game to make sure you get your levels up for time, then you're in better shape for the late game. The hardest thing is when the clock starts going really fast and you get down to the wire. Oof, that can be killer. And then it's just all about the jumping, you know. If you can get consecutive hits on Goombas and things like that, you're pretty good. So, 17th place, I'm not good with 2D platform versions. Hey, fair enough. It's my favorite genre. I don't claim to be an expert at it, but I love it. And so I kind of I dive in. Kono asks how I like my Game & Watch. I love it. I think it's a great little device. I think Nintendo is wise to put it out. I think it's in keeping with the retro hardware they've been releasing. I really hope they put out a Zelda version. And yeah, that's about it. I don't really have anything negative to say because I think that for what you get, it's a great deal. I mean, granted, they're not producing it anywhere near the cost of $50, but as a collector's piece and as a nice little piece of kit, I mean, $50 seems like a good price because you're getting some classic games, but you're also getting hardware, for crying out loud, you know? And that's exciting. It's always fun. I'm a big fan of controllers and just hardware in general. I almost enjoy that more than games collecting because I feel like the way we interact with games and the way we connect games is really fascinating. Ooh. Ah! Oh, man, that was... Oh, no. And, yeah, controllers are, like, one of my favorite things. I have a big controller collection, which I'd love to do some more YouTube videos on. Well, that was a bummer. Yeek! Woohoo! Ha Oh! What? No. Fine. I'll just take that. Oh no! Chrono, what happened? Where'd you go? Where'd the wormhole suck you into? Ooh. Oof. That was close. This is a level that can be tough. And the other thing about Mario, which makes it such a great game, is it's all about momentum. You know, it's like people say that Sonic the Hedgehog is about speed and momentum, but really, Mario is even more so. Sonic is actually, I think, a lot more about memorization and puzzle solving, whereas Mario is actually the one that is more about speed and momentum. Because if you think about it, most of their levels are fairly straightforward. It's just how do you run satisfyingly through it? That's my hot take. Also, boopers, good source of baddies for others. Ooh, there we go. Taking them out. Now, the water levels are good for getting baddies for opponents, but it's really bad for getting time on the clock. So if... Oh. Oof. Do I have the Pokeball Plus controller? I do, Twitchy Barrett. I love it. Marshall says I like your TED Talk. Hey, Chrono says, okay, bedtime. Good night, everyone. Chrono, thank you so much for coming on in. Much love. Keep it real. I'll check you on the next one. Ooh, that was a real nice little play right there. That was satisfying. I feel like I did well. We're gonna just run through this. Ah! I just jumped right into the bullet bill. Now, why did I do that? The world may never know. Okay. I gotta... Come on. Something. Oh! Thank goodness. Okay, now I gotta be careful, because there's, Okay, whew! Alright, and then that'll get me some time. Man! Oh my golly. Oh! Oh, man! Lakitus, no! Oh, boy. Ah! Whew! Taking them all out. Oh my gosh. Firestorm Dragon, hello! Oh, I just... probably should watch the chat. It's going well, he says, whilst he fears imminent death. Ugh! Oh, great wall of bullet bills. Oh dear. Whew! Alright, we're cruising through those coins, so that's a little dangerous. Firestorm, I really love all the gifts, the Christmas gifts in Animal Crossing. We actually started with a little Animal Crossing, and got to see your gifts. Thank you ever so much for that. The robot lights made me laugh, too. Ooh, Nelly, oh boy. Yeah, that's what we needed. Oh, Snapple. Hold on, let's go up. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've got a time up. Red, oh, five, that's five. That's 5 players, that's what it is, not time up. Holy macaroon. Good timing was that. Oh boy. Holy macaroon again. Let's just take things out here. Come on. And we get through to the... Oh boy, we're just gonna... Woo! Oh man. There's a lot of stuff non-stop and... Oh, there's a lot. Oh goodness, okay. And boom! There we go. Alright, there's 400 on the clock too. Let's see. Oh, come on. I want to get a star. Ah! I gotta get something now. Okay, good. I'll take that. Woo! Alright. Slow and steady wins the race. Ah! But, you know, also, let's deal as much damage as we can. Alright, come on. Oh, yeah. Alright. Another. Okay, I'll take that. Up and over. 11 coins. Drat. Okay. Oh, this is bad. Gotta remember where that star is. I think there's a star in here. Nope, it's Fire Flower. Okay. Oh, man. I don't know who's targeting what, but I am very nervous. I don't even know how many players. There's 4 players right now. Okay. Take out another bullet bill. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh golly. Oh, Snapple. Okay. Boom. Do a little damage there. Oh, and the boom. And the boom. And the fire flower. Oh my gosh. Firestorm Dragon's trying to send gifts to everyone. It's really appreciated. It's so cool. All right, still at 4. Are you kidding me? And we've got this level. Oh, this is gonna be a tight one. This is I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. I knew I was gonna choke on this level. Down to 2 as well, right at the last second. Oh man, I would have had someone else got knocked out right then too. That's tough. That gets tough. Gets intense. Iron Rusty, hello. How are you? Oh my gosh. Marshall says, "How did you know that Sonic was created because someone was annoyed at how slow Mario games were? So the person went and created Sonic because they wanted a real fast-paced character." I did not actually know that. Ah, yes. But Firestorm Dragon, since I've heard that the reason Sonic was made fast was because the devs were inspired by going quickly through Mario. And also says, I'm trying to send gifts to all. Hey, yo, Super Mario Man. Iron Rusty, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you're having a great day. We came close that time. We'll probably sneak another couple rounds in here. I would like to get to level 100 at least by the end of all of this. Unlock me some Luigi to play as. That would be pretty cool. But who knows? Now, speaking of 100, Iron Rusty says, I feel like I'm going to find a special big present for each of my friends for Toy Day. Aw, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Whee! Boom, boom. Ba-ding, ba-da-ba-doom, bang, bang, bang. You had 100% run in Super Metroid and you won the race? Nice. Oh, congratulations. GG's. That's fantastic. Seriously, I don't know how. I mean, you've just been crushing it on learning these speedrun routes. I can't do it, man. I don't have the memorization. But I think that the musician in you helps. I actually think that for people who are really good at memorizing music or and playing in general, but like I have a hard time even sometimes with songs that I'm really familiar with. Like I'll just kind of I'll forget things. I'll be like, I know what comes next, and then I'll be like, oh, I forget what comes next. You've never appeared to have that problem, I feel. So I think that helps in memorization and routing in speedruns. That's just my hot take. Who knows? I could be wrong. Oh my goodness. Don't even know what I'm doing. We'll grab a couple of these. Okay. I really would like to get a first today. Whee! Ah! Sugar snap peas. Good theory, Iron Rusty says. I mean, at least it combines a couple of my favorite things. Music and video games. A couple of your favorite things, too, I imagine. Oh, man. Wow. Just having a hard time. It's like the old muscle memory's not kicking in. That's okay. We still have... I was just about to say we still have our mushroom. Ah. Because I knew that was coming up. Well, we can grab the next here. You know it. Music and video games. Have I managed to get a win before? I have. I've gotten a few, actually. I'm not sure total how many. I can look it up because the stats are there. At least 2 or 3. Maybe more? We're down to 14th right now, by the way, which is nice. So that's good. You know what I struggle with is Tetris 99. I don't know if Marshall is still here, but man, yeah, that, you know, you were talking about not placing, you know, super, super high in this. Well, man, that's how I am with Tetris 99. I used to think I was a pretty decent Tetris player. Probably wasted all 15 seconds just trying to get those 15 seconds. Oh well. Ah! Ugh, bouncing can be dangerous in this level. Tetris 99 is brutal. I agree, Firestorm Dragon. Man. You've never made... Yeah, I've never made it to first either, ever. Not to say that I played a whole bunch either, but, like, I definitely haven't made it to first. Whew. Woo! Ah! Oh, darn. Oh, third place is nothing to sneeze at, though. That's pretty good. Woo! 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 Just make noise. Just make squawking noises in this game, man, and that's what everyone came here to hear. And to watch, right? You just, ah! Oh, man. Well, you know, it's funny because maybe I should have started with this and then wound down with the nice relaxing Animal Crossing, right? Because this gets your blood pumping and your heart pounding. Your genuine response is perfect. Thank you, Rusty. Marshall says, oh, I'm here. Lurking. No worries. Lurks away. Boop. Let's grab that right there. Okay. I mean, these are levels that you've played a million times, but when you start throwing in all the randomly placed enemies, things get a little more chaotic. I don't know about you, but I'm here for the squawk, Firestorm says. Well, thank you. It is my defining characteristic. I could just make my about me squawk. Ah! Oh no. Ah! Wee! Oh, dear. That was terrifying. Alright, star. Let's grab that power up here. Oh, let's grab it. Oh no! Alright, we got it. Okay. Wave of emotions. I think this game design is timely. Randomizer meets Battle Royale. Totally. It's a great design. It's a lot of fun. And it's something that Nintendo excels at. Woo! Wah! Ah! Sassafras. That was gonna be for extra points, and now it's for my power-up. Alright. Ah! Bully Bullet Bell. Alright, let's go back for that World 1-1. Ah, no! Okay. If they made a Super Metroid version of this, oh my gosh. Firestorm Dragon hopes that this game sticks around. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I hope that they just bring it back every so often. I'm glad it's going away now. And I'll tell you why. Because it's dumb. It's a dumb game that I'm terrible at, and I always lose my power-ups, and no one should play this dumb game. No. No. Or a full version to replace it. I could see that too. That'd be fun. No, for me, I think that it's a game that is fun to play, but at a certain point, it's going to become so repetitive, you know? And so instead, when I can just, you know, sit here and play it every so often, and then know, like, I'm trying to play it now because it's going to go away. If I were thinking to myself, you know, what do I have time for? I certainly would consider, like, I would just say, oh, I have time for a quick round of Mario 35. You know, I've got 15 minutes or so. Yeah. But I also feel like if I'm thinking I'm going to sit down and play some games, this might not be the first thing I would choose if I just knew it was a permanent thing. Does that make sense? Sorry, a little, whoa, just, Chichiberry says, I think this week is the 10th week for this game. Is that so? Oof. That's a pretty impressive milestone. Also, what an interesting idea, a Super Mario Brothers 35? Super Mario Brothers 3, 35? I wonder if we'll see a Zelda version, next year in The Legend of Zelda's 35th anniversary. Honestly, more than anything, I just hope we see a Zelda Game & Watch. I really, genuinely would like a Zelda Game & Watch to go with my Mario one. Oh my gosh. Sorry, the look of terror, sheer fear on my face. It's real, everybody. It's not an act. It's a dumb game. No one should play this game. Except me, and then I'll win every time, right? If I'm not competing against anyone, woohoo! Actually, I'd probably still lose. Okay. Firestorm Dragon says, oh man, I'd be down for a Zelda Game & Watch. Good. I just don't know how anyone couldn't be. Can you imagine? Like, if they had the first 2 games on it. I don't think they would do a Zelda, or I don't think they'd do a Game & Watch, the Zelda Game & Watch game, because I feel like that might be a little too advanced, and then, like, they didn't put the Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch game on, so... But then again, who knows? Other things have happened. But, even if they just gave us any old Game & Watch game, I don't really care what it is. Ball is fun, so just give us another fun Game & Watch title. And then just put on the NES Zelda titles. Even just the first Zelda title. In fact, if you just did a Game & Watch that just had the NES game and the clock, I'd be happy. In fact, you could just give me a shell that looks like Zelda, and I would probably still buy it. Because Zelda and Nintendo and no self-control. Now, see there, okay, so Twitchy Berry, you're getting a little greedy there. If it came with the original Link to the Past and Link's Awakening, that'd be great. Now, I'm not gonna argue with that. That would be pretty incredible. Those are some classic Zelda titles. It would be super fun, but of course, my big thing would be, is that something that that we would see with like the hardware, and would we see it with oh my gosh, hold on. Let's see if we can't take out Bowser. Nope, that's not gonna get Bowser, huh? So we get the star, and then this way, and this is gonna get us stuff. This is a lot. That's a lot of baddies and a lot of damage. Okay, I'll take it. All right, I am not looking. We got 4 people. But yeah, I mean, those are 3 great games, but I feel like Nintendo just would not go for distributing so many of their classic titles and their best titles on the hardware. Because, I mean, think about it. They only put 2 titles from the NES on the Game & Watch that came out now. They could have put, who knows? They could have put the All-Stars versions. They could have put all 3 of the original titles. They just went with the original and the Lost Levels. And, yeah, I feel like... No! We ran out of time! And also died, but... Third, we're getting better. Minish Cap? Oh my gosh, Minish Cap. I mean, really, they should just make a device that just has every Zelda title ever in a mobile handheld. No, but actually, it would be cool if they made all of the top-downs kind of things. That could be amended. charge an extra $5 to $10. That's true too. That is true. Good point. So what is this? Iron Rusty says, "Tell us how you really feel." I think that was when I was rage quitting. If it were Super Mario Brothers 335, I'd just pay whatever money it takes. Ball 2, baby, Firestorm Dragon says. Is there a Ball 2? I actually don't even know. I'm not super up on my Game & Watch history. How did we do? Okay, 3rd place. Let's look at our stats. Stats, here we go. Boom. And then also before we continue, let's see here. Average ranking is 7. And we have won 8 times first place, as a matter of fact. 8 times. 8 times out of almost 12 hours of playing. I mean, a lot of that's just downtime, me waffling around and talking right now. I mostly play this on stream, so... But still. Imagine they put Super Mario 64 on a Game & Watch. I would say it would be awful, but really zany. 8 wins! 8 wins! Okay. Here's what we're going to do, everybody. I'm going to take a brief moment to freshen up my cup. And I'm going to put on the standing by screen here like so. And I'm going to put on an ad. Now, the thing that's nice about these ads, of course, it brings me a little bit of ad revenue. But the 60-second ad break will mean that everyone coming in who is new to the stream will not have to watch the pre-roll ads after I run this. So it's kind of an advantage multiple ways. But thank you for your patience whilst I run this ad. I'm going to go grab that milk and freshen up that cup, and we'll be right back. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much for being patient there whilst I grab that. Also, really excellent ideas. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have put it on the chatting screen so you could have chatted. But anyways, really good idea there. I like that Mario Kart Tour Game & Watch complete with microtransactions. Actually, to be fair, a Mario Kart Game & Watch would be amazing. And also, I think I'd be okay with if they did make little handhelds with unique mobile-like games. In fact, imagine Mario Kart Tour, essentially, but running on just like a little, Android-type device. But that's something Nintendo sold. Not a phone, not the Nintendo phone as once was rumored, but actually just that. I think that would actually be kind of cool. Huh. Marshall saying milk time. Firestorm Dragon has been playing some more Octopath, which I only stopped because I had to grind a bit. And also, Iron Rusty says, Taco Bell grilled cheese burrito. Someone told me about those and I tried it, but I will say And then maybe that was what the ad was. It's too spicy for me. That was my problem. But oh well. Okay, let's go back. Queuing up another one. Donkey Kong and Punch-Out versions would be nice too. Maybe Excite Bike. Actually, they really could just do all the black box games. I mean, it's a new generation of Game & Watch, really, and I'm down for it. I think there's some room for iteration and improvement too. I think it would have been nice if there was a kickstand, because that's one of the features of the original, so you could actually have your watch part more usable. You know, just place that in front of you on your desk. Better believe I'd be using that thing. I kind of use mine now a little bit, like when I'm gearing down for bedtime. I just have that clock open just for fun, because I keep my Game & Watch in my nightstand. So yeah. Look, I'm curious to know, where do you mostly play your Nintendo Switch? Docked in the TV? In bed? Undocked? On the couch undocked? While you're taking a bath? While you're on the toilet? Let's get real for a moment. I've certainly had my fair share of toilet time with Mario. He's a plumber, after all. Why did I use that phrase? How am I with spicy food? Terrible. No good. My body does not like it. It reacts violently against it. It's not good. Next, Nintendo Online console prediction. Barry says mostly handheld. So, what is this next Nintendo Online console prediction? What? Nintendo Online. Right. Good. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Which I think, yeah, you're probably right to assume that we'll see one soon. I noticed a lot of people talking about the updated design in the user interface in the Switch settings that has a way to look at all the games that you have on NSO in your Nintendo and Super Nintendo Online. So yeah, no, like I was talking, I think it was Seth, might have been you, Barry. We were talking about the possibility of seeing Game Boy come next, which actually does make a certain amount of sense, because in terms of what it would take, you know, it would certainly be an easy thing to include, because it would be very easy to emulate on the Switch. But I actually kind of think that we're going to see N64. Like, Game Boy makes a lot of sense from just a hardware perspective, and, you know, obviously if we're looking at, you know, what's kind of the other 2D options, that's where it ends. Or that, you know, the Super Nintendo is it until, you know, unless we account for the 2D consoles. But I have a feeling Nintendo's going to dip first into the N64, because let's face it, in terms of gameplay, unless you're like talking Pokemon, which I don't see us getting Pokemon on the Nintendo service. I just don't. There's too much money to be made in virtual console versions of it and re-releases and things. But you know, there are few original Game Boy games that really capture the attention span for long, and it does harken back to a somewhat archaic video gaming era. Oh, good night, Mike Tron. Thank you so much for being here. The question posed: Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, or Game Boy Color? I was assuming we were talking, you know, about the original Game Boy, although I could see Game Boy Color being included as well. I don't think we're going to see Game Boy Advance next. I think we would see I think we would see N64 before Game Boy Advance. Yee boy. Oh boy. But, you know, I don't know. I really don't. So as far as the hardware goes, like, it's capable of doing N64. So I think we're gonna see N64 because it's more modern. It's what people are used to. Game Boy, okay, like I like Game Boy. I like Atari. But there's something like even people now, like there's this thing I've noticed in video gaming because I've kind of been around long enough. I've seen almost every generation kind of firsthand, and I've talked to, you know, the old guys, right? You know, some of the people even a little older than me who remember even earlier examples of gaming, and it seems like what happens is people grow up with certain types of games. They're nostalgic for them. They enjoy that style. And then, you know, as popular opinion changes, as fads come and go, and as genres that are really popular go in and out of favor, then, and as hardware changes and sort of the trappings of different hardware no longer is the same, and so we see differences, variations there. There's a like a sliding scale or sliding group of or demographic that will where they'll be really into the old stuff, you know, and retro has become now no longer that interesting to younger people. It's like, frankly, in the Super Nintendo N64 era, nobody thought that Atari games made sense. Pastor Dustin has rated us, everybody. Oh my gosh, please help welcome Pastor Dustin. God bless you, my friend. Thank you so much. And back-to-back raids with David V. Kimball as well. To the both of you, a very, very happy Monday. Thank you ever so much for those kind raids. Hopefully we might be able to...
The tracks go off in this direction.
Oh,
look, sir, followers.
Man. Hey, maybe we can do something here and show off a little bit of a win. You know, we're at 4. We're 4 right now. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. I'm sorry if I'm not here able to chat so much. Oh, no. Hope it doesn't distract you. Pastor Dustin, no worries. Thank you so much. David V. Kimball, thank you. Kristen, welcome on in. Lothans, bunch of people. I'm sorry if I'm not going to pay super close attention to the chat, and if I missed your name, I do apologize. I am Mana. I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer, a member of Family Friendly Live, and I know we've got Pastor Dustin in here. I'm a Christian myself, and yeah, but we just like to hang out, play some games, and really, it's about connection through this shared interest of gaming, sort of like hanging around a campfire, if you will. Oh boy. We are playing Super Mario Bros. 35, and we've had an evening of it. Our best so far has been 3rd place, and right now, things are starting to look a little scary. We're going to take it the easy way.
New followers.
Jaybreak, thank you so much for that follow. And, yeah, you wouldn't necessarily know it. Well, here, let's take out a couple of these guys. Oh, like a couple of these guys, too, huh? Oh my gosh, no. Oh, I'm out. 3rd place again, darn it. Oh man. Rayu Will says I rated twice simultaneously, dizzying. 3rd place, or 4th place I guess it was. Retro Rewind Pod is here as well, thank you so much. Kristen Carlton, let me just scroll on up as well. David and Dustin, thank you so much. Dark Solid X is here, welcome Raiders. Dark Solid, so good to see you. Oh my goodness, everybody. Essie Lessie coming in with the David raid as well. Oh my goodness, everybody. Yes. So, again, I'm Mana. If you have any questions, I would absolutely love to answer them. I'm more than happy to do that. Again, I am a member of Family Friendly Live. We've been talking also about Nintendo right now. We've been talking about what the next Nintendo online service console generation is going to be. And we're talking about potentially N64. As Pastor Dustin says of Twitchy Berry's comment, Wii games are retro these days. It is hard to believe. That looked intense, David said it was. Kristen Carlton with the GG. Thank you so much. Yeah, oh my gosh, we've got so many cool people here. EX500MT, what Nintendo games do I play? Well, all of them. My favorite series of all is Zelda. I also really love Mario Kart. And in terms of Nintendo games, I'm a big platformer fan, so of course Mario is up there. I also like the... I have all of the various 200cc, or you don't see me, Kristen says. I have every Nintendo generation, every console, and I go back and play. I love the Wii, I love the Super Nintendo. Donkey Kong Country is an amazing franchise. I love it. Space Chicken TV, hello. So I play that. Animal Crossing is a big one these days. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm also a big fan of Splatoon 2. I play a ton of Splatoon 2. Splatoon 1 was amazing. I'm also known on here for having played... so probably my most played game is New Horizons, second only to Splatoon 2, and then Minecraft is actually next, and then I've played a bunch of retro and other stuff. So yeah, Nintendo would never allow Echo the Dolphin on their consoles. Echo the stupid dolphin. Oh no, Pastor Tuesday. But anyway, yeah, everybody, if you are in here, you want to ask... Holy... I did a bad, everybody. I just did bad. I'm broken. I'm seeing a number here. Is anyone else seeing this number? I am seeing 115 people tuning in right now to this humble stream. And I got to thank all of the fine raiders for coming in. And the reason that means so much, in addition to the fact that, holy cow, that has never been done, is I have been at the precipice of an achievement on Twitch, and that is the 100 concurrent viewer achievement. I have never gotten past 98 concurrent viewers, and then this just popped up. So I don't know if that's still there. Maybe it happened and then left. I don't know, but I'm seeing that there. It just dropped to 77 for me, but I'm guessing that at one point, early in that raid, those two raids together, it probably was 115. And if it was 115 for a bit, that means we've crushed that 100 concurrent viewer goal, which is a huge achievement. And I just can't thank you so much for, I can't thank you enough for helping me to achieve that tonight. That just makes this a huge, huge milestone. And I love to be able to celebrate milestones. So, yeah, my friends, I feel like, here we are. We're going to play some more games because that's part of the fun of being here. I just want to let you know again, for everyone, and there's so many people here, 77 people still here. I know there are a lot of you I don't know, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Do not feel obliged to follow. I do understand that my content is not going to be for everyone. And there are a lot of streamers out there. But I will say that if any of you do enjoy what you're seeing, please do consider a follow. Ask me about Discord. B-Munch, thank you.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
And you can find all my links, all my information on artofmana.com. I have a YouTube channel as well. I've just been going through some pretty significant changes with changing jobs, transitioning out of my past work, and so I'm trying to get my schedule back and running, but typically a Monday or Tuesday and a Wednesday and a Saturday. So usually 3 streams a week, and then that Monday and Tuesday have kind of been alternating as of late. But again, I'm a huge fan of Nintendo. I play mostly Nintendo retro on original hardware because that's important to me. I love collecting old hardware. I was talking earlier about my love of controllers for video games. And I also enjoy indie titles. We played some great games on here like A Short Hike and The Last Campfire, Owlboy, and of course all the Nintendo classics. I love them. So yeah, but I like to bill myself as an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer. And like I said, a proud member of Family Friendly Live, which has a slew of fantastic family-friendly content creators, of which David V. Kimball is, and S.E. Lessie as well, and many others who are here. And all you gotta do is go to familyfriendly.live to see a complete list, check out the team page, and all that good stuff. So hopefully you enjoy your stay here. If you've got any questions, just ask. Hollow Knight is pretty pog. Yeah, Space Chicken TV, I'll go for that. I haven't played it myself. I've definitely been interested in it. Pastor Dustin, I saw that you were mentioning that game on Twitter the other day, talking about your love for it. It's gotten me wanting to play it. Everybody, this is something I'm right now. This week, I'll be playing Animal Crossing and Super Mario Brothers 35 in the evenings. That's the plan. Next year, in 2021, I am going to do a The Legend of Zelda series or franchise run. I'm going to play all of the Legend of Zelda games on original hardware, starting with the first. And I will tell you, I've got a lot of surprises along the way, but I do happen to have one surprise I am sharing already, and that is I have a working Philips CDI and the actual Legend of Zelda games that go along with it. I will be playing on original hardware, on real hardware, the Philips CDI Legend of Zelda games. So that will be 2021's goal. We'll fill in probably once a week or every other week. We'll play some Animal Crossing New Horizons as well, but we'll be playing a whole bunch of Zelda. And I'm looking forward to that. And if you are too, please join along for the ride. We're only a couple of weeks away from starting this, and I'm nervous and excited. One of the cool things we're doing is I am actually inviting Friends of Mana to participate by signing up to host a stream. And what that means is actually it's to be my game guide. You'll come and join me in a voice call and use a walkthrough and help me to navigate through the games. Should be a lot of fun, so. Retro Rewind Pod, all my videos are exported, ready for setting up tomorrow. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being here. If you're heading out, have a good one. Rest well, no loitering. Excellent. Hey, and thank you so much. Oh my gosh. So good to see you. Huge shout out for Retro Rewind Pod, Pastor Dustin, and David V. Kimball. I know we've got some others here who are streamers as well, but thank you so much. Funny enough, my mods were unable to attend this stream, so otherwise, I would go and shout you out. Although I don't want to necessarily ruin my chances of a win here. So please consider yourself shouted out. I'll try and remember between the next couple rounds. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, this was a great comment here. This was let's go 2-3. The Philips CDI, a CD-ROM player that wanted to be a DVD player. Yeah, that's actually fairly accurate. It's eerily accurate, in fact. The games themselves are interesting too. I've played them. Fun fact, one of the reasons I so wanted to get one is I had a friend whose parents did not allow him or his siblings to get a video game console for a long time. And he would always play at my house and talk about wanting to get one. Well, one day, he and his brother were allowed to choose consoles. Now, my friend, he got a Game Boy, a sound investment. Lots of great games, an excellent library, all available at a very inexpensive price. For a young lad of our age, it was a good choice. Now, his brother, a few years older in high school, ended up getting a Philips CDI. And I mean, seriously, we sat there befuddled playing, my first time playing the Zelda CDI games. I was astounded to find out that there were games that were Zelda on this CDI. I mean, it was the weirdest, most surreal experience. I'll talk more about it when we actually play in the streams of the CDI games. But that moment is so ingrained in my memory. It's just burned in there. It was the strangest, most surreal kind of thing. And to this day, I have this soft spot for the CDI, even though objectively, it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. But I'm looking forward to talking about it. Kind of ahead of its time, a bit off. It bit off more than it could chew. I think that Ray Will nails it right there. Gotta wake up in 5 hours, so I need to go to bed. Have a great stream, Art of Mana. Good night, friends. Dustin, thank you so much. I appreciate it. God bless you, and have a wonderful night. It's so wonderful to just for you to have shared all of that love tonight. And and hey, enjoy your games. Do good, be well, and I'll catch you next time. Try and catch you on stream too. All right, man. Oh, I'll get those seconds, those precious seconds. We'll get a few more coins too, because now I need to get some more coins for this last run. Nobody is really challenging me yet, so this is lucky. Oh man. Ah! If, and this is a big if, oh my gosh. If I can make it to, like, 3rd place, like this, where I'm not getting the slew of enemies, I have a good chance at this being a win. But, you never really know. Well, see, and there comes a slew of enemies. So it's okay. That is okay. Because we do have firepower. These are actually enemies that are quite easy to take out, and we do have some Hammer Bros coming up. So that's less easy, but still, I mean, come on. There we go. We've got some Lactus, and then we got our Spinies. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Ha! Hot dog. Oh. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Let's grab that one up. And we're on close to a heart, or to a star. Not a heart. What am I talking about? Close to the star. There we go. That was good. Okay, so let's try and get as many of these baddies as we can. We're just cruising through them with this star. This is good. Woo! There we go. I like getting that POW right there. That's good. Whew! Ray Will says, wow, how you dodged that hammer, bro. It's years of dealing with those pesky buggers. They are a pain, I'll tell you that. But, it's like every now and then I can just barely do it. But they are random, so luck had a lot to do with that. I'm not gonna lie. This is a game where there's enough RNG to keep it interesting. And boy, I am over the moon that we have 100 concurrent viewers achievement gain. Now, I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense for any of you, whether or not you're streamers, if you're thinking, oh man, oh wow, did you see that? That was another Hammer Bro win right there. But I'll tell you, I'm so happy. Okay. Ah, yes. Yes. Okay, let's do the damage. Let's do the damage. Let's do the damage. Oh, the damage. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Let's do the damage. Let's just... Oh, I don't need that. I don't need that. Whew. Oh. Oh, what am I doing? B-Munch says, bye, see ya, early morning here. No worries. Thank you so much for that follow, B-Munch. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I hope I see you again real soon. 6-1, I'll take it. Oh, man, this is intense. I'm so nervous. I just want to get some, like, stars or something. That's kind of... no, now I need to get a fire flower. All right, I got it. That doesn't really happen that often, but I'll take it. Oh my gosh, all of my coins are... Oh man, and then I walk right into... Trapped. Okay. It's okay. It's all right. We can get this. Okay. Let's see if we get... Aha, the star. Okay, good. Actually, he says, but he's right at the end. So 5 left. This is gonna be intense, everybody. So we got a bullet bill coming. We got a hammer brow. Dang. Okay. We're gonna do that. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Aha. Yeah. There. Hammer Bros got nothing on me. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I thought I would have it, but nope, alas. Did not. Oh boy. I mean, I probably shouldn't grab that. Okay, we're gonna grab the star. Grab the power up and boogie on through, trying to get as many of these Goombas. There's not a lot of enemies right now, actually. Huh. Oh, here they all are. Hey, we just got the Hammer Bros. Perfect. Okay. Still 5. This is dangerous. This is really dangerous. Come on. Ah. Oh, come on. All right, I'll take that. And, yes. Aha. Uh-huh. Not really what I want, but okay. Oh, boy. Whew. Okay, man, time is really going down fast. Okay, well, I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, there's a bunch. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? I need to stop for a minute. I gotta grab that. Okay, and I need to get ready for this star and not get... Oh, man. Time is my worst enemy here. If I don't win this one, I think I'm gonna call it good. I can't take this. This is like such a good run, but right now it is so close. This is so not good. Ah! No! Oh my gosh. Come on, anything? Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, this is absolutely ludicrous. Look at all of this. Oh my gosh. Whoa! No! And in an instant, that can happen. My friends, I love it. I love it. Oof. Oof. That was a run and a half, though. It was a run and a half. Yep. Yeah. It's a challenge, I'll tell you. It is a challenge. Solid 4. Thank you, Barry. Yeah. You know, this is...
Thanks. That's generous.
Solid.
Thank you so much.
That was a great run. You did really good, Mana. D.
Thank you. Well, it appears that tonight we actually did pretty well. You know, all fourth, third, fourth. I think 8th was the first one.
Thanks. That's generous.
Thank you. Art of Mana Banana. Nice. So there we go. We actually have done fairly well now. Still sitting at 8 wins total. we could definitely do better. We're getting closer to that 100 mark. That's pretty exciting. I like that. I am really curious to know, just as we start to wind things down, and this is super hype music, but we're just gonna slowly fade out so that we're not hearing all that stressful upbeat music. Would you like for a little bit of Animal Crossing to close the stream? Because actually, I would stop now normally, but we have so many people who came in with the raid. If you wanted to talk more, I could focus a bit more on conversing with you this way over, Mario, where I'm heavily distracted. So if that's something that appeals to you, I would be more than happy to go back and play a little bit of Animal Crossing. I think that makes a lot of sense. Jbrick says sure. All right. Let me go ahead and pull it up, and we'll do that and just wind down the stream and get nice and relaxed so that people who are heading to bed can head to bed and not be like, man, it was really rocking it, and then he just went into a pit because he wasn't paying attention. Sad, sad, sad. And I'm going to switch over here. I'm going to go ahead and just mark that I am playing a different game. We are playing Animal Crossing. New Horizons. Done. And this is one of the games that I tend to play a lot on stream. It's one of my favorites. I really enjoy it. It's a great way to relax, especially right now. It's a great way to hang out. Just call me Jay. All right. My real name is redacted, though. Jay, thank you. That's awesome. Hey, hands up, all of you who are family-friendly live peeps. I will try and shout you all out. I know we've got a lot of people who recently joined too. I got to go check out all your streams and things like this. But man, this is great stuff. I am so surprised and so elated that we crushed that achievement tonight. I would have never guessed that would have happened. But here we are, Isle Man Alive. What do we have here? A baby romper that we got from our friend Lopez. Oh, hey, let's check out how Blanche is doing. There you are,
Look
quite
at
so.
you joining the Friends of Mana.
Hey, Mr. Big Deal. Thank you so much. You're a big deal. There you are, quite so, and looking fabulous as ever, I see. What's the latest? Island life is so invigorating, staying inside all day would be a terrible waste. Jay says, no one can know unless they deserve. Jay says, no, but it's a secret until I get affiliate and I can make a point reward. That's cool. That's actually a really neat way to share your name, a name reveal with the point reward. Hey, I'm just going to take a moment and acknowledge a couple of things here. I want to thank EX500MT, JBrick75, B-Munch, and Mr. Big Deal 69 for following. I really do appreciate that. I also will just go ahead and do this. This is something that is a big deal. I'm still working on developing this server, this Discord server, okay? And one thing that is not set up yet is it should show only welcome and roles when you first come in, so that the first thing you do is go to roles, give yourself a friend of mana role, and that will give you access to the full server. And then you can choose other categories that you might want to see, other sections of the server to access. That's not set up right now, although you still need to respond in order to get access to some of those sections. But I'm going to put a Discord thing out here, a link, because it's a risky thing, but I'm kind of soft launching a public Discord link. I haven't ever had a public Discord. I also have some moderation things I've been working on, including... Jay,
Oh,
thank you.
How generous.
But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in here. So I'm going to generate this link and share it. If anyone would like to join my Discord. You can stay in touch and learn more. If you're a streamer, I also have a section where we can talk shop, and you can add that role yourself if you would like. Now, let's see. Not sure how to say your name. Black Tex cars. Tears? Black Tears? 1525. There we go. Hey, look at that. Thank you for the help on that. Can I play? So I would love, I often will have, thank you.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
I really appreciate that. So when I play Animal Crossing, I will often invite people to my island. I'll often do island visits as well. I tend, for people coming to my island, I wait until I've gotten to know people. And so that could be in the same stream if I've had a chance to get to know that person, or it could be a stream maybe down the line. But I do try to wait a little bit just so that I kind of have a good sense that, it's not someone who's trolling or trying to grief my island or things like that. That hasn't happened yet, but I like to err on the side of caution. So if you'd like to just hang around for a little bit and chat, and if you make yourself known, then there will be opportunities ahead. I guarantee it. But yeah, oh my gosh. And that Discord link, please feel free. If it really is a nice way of staying in touch. So, how long have I been playing? I have been playing Animal Crossing New Horizons since day one. In fact, technically since day -1, because it launched on what, the 20th was it? I think August 20th. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. It was before then. What was the release date? Well, whatever the release date was, the game came out at midnight Eastern time, so it actually came out 9 o'clock Pacific time, which is the time zone I'm in, which is pretty handy. So I got to boot up the game right as I was starting my stream, which was really cool. I tend to do some late night streams. I think I have the leaf umbrella, Renee, but I will take a DIY because, sure, I never say no. You started 10 days ago. Fantastic. How are you liking it? And I'll actually show you some of the stuff I've done on the island if you'd like. Like I said, there's a lot that I've played it that long. Have I really done a lot? It depends. Sometimes I just log in, do my dailies, so to speak, which is checking out the Nook stop, or checking out, the ADB, getting my Nook miles and whatnot. So, but there are some things that I'm pretty proud of. Mena, the Mega Queen says, welcome on in. Thank you. Yo, the first thing I'm going to do when I get affiliate is apply for Family Friendly Live because I'm family friendly, and a lot of the people in here or in there have inspired me to stream. Really, Jay? Okay. Jay, I'm going to... so, two things. First of all, Jay, I see that you are in the Discord now. Please feel free to shout yourself out when you go live. I'd be happy to visit and check you out. Also, I'm actually interested in... oh, look at that. Hey, Ginny. Excellent. I'm interested in checking your stream out myself. Mega Queen Sam, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Black Tears says, it's really fun. I just don't know how to breed flowers. It's a little tricky. I don't bother with it myself. That's not one of the things I'm really into. That's one of the great things about the game, though, is that you can kind of choose the things you're into and ignore a lot of the rest. Ray Will says, speaking of Eastern Time, the clock is ticking toward being 2 a.m. I better get to bed soon. Take care and good night. Hey, thank you so much for being here, Ray Will. Thanks for coming in with that raid. Thanks for being a part of the milestone of 100 concurrent viewers. I look forward to chatting with you again real soon. I'll be streaming again Wednesday night. David says, I'll keep lurking for now, Mana. Thank you, David. Oh, man. That's awesome. Thank you again. Sam says, I want to get back into Animal Crossing. Well, I'll tell you what. You ought to, and then we could play together. It'd be nice, right? Jay says, I play Spelunky and other games like Minecraft sometimes, and also, wow, Spelunky 2, and, well, not a lot, really. Fair enough. Those are fantastic games. I actually really enjoy Spelunky. I call Spelunky my comfort food game. Sadly, I've not played enough Spelunky 2 to have gotten past the second level, second world. You know what I mean, the jungle. Second area. Anyway, it's a toughie. But, you know, I have to invest a lot of time into the first Spelunky to get past any of the levels there, so. Sam says, yeah, I have a lot of backlog for work, though, so it'll be a bit before I can touch my Switch again. Jay says, hermit crab! I love all the little hermit crabs, too. I didn't catch the hermit crab, though, mostly because I was lazy and didn't want to get my net out. But that said, I'm going to try and catch this fish, because who knows what we get. Oh, nice, Black Tears. You've already gotten 3 stars on your island? I am still a 4-star, I think, or maybe only a 3. There's a lot that I haven't done yet. Including weeding. I actually like weeds on my island, so I just sort of sit back and enjoy it. Jay's going to be out for a bit, no problem. Tremorstone, hellos. Tremorstone, welcome back. What is up? Ooh. What do we get? I wonder. Hey, I went all the way up there to deposit a DIY and I didn't do it. Oh well. Let's see if this is one. A timber door plate. Ooh. That's a new one. I wonder what the timber door plate looks like. Black Tear says, I have gifts if I come. Aw. Well, thank you. I will say this. As you are just starting out, do not feel that you have to bring gifts. It really would be fine if you just came and hung out. I am getting a good impression, actually. And I very well might do that. But I'm probably only going to be streaming for another 15 minutes, to be honest, as I'm looking. So, if you don't mind, I'll be playing this again on Wednesday night. And I'll start at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. So, let me just catch this fish. What might be really... Nah, it's not a fish. So what might be nice is for us to get together on Wednesday when I start. And we can play this game and you can come to my island. That might be really nice. Kind of damselify. And then I will be playing some Super Mario Brothers 35 that night as well. That's my plan. But yeah, I think that would be really cool. I can open up the gates and we can have a good time. See if some other people want to join us and we'll get an island full to do something. Is there anything you want to see on my island? Or I'm just right now kind of wandering aimlessly. Kind of looking to see. There may be some fossils
Thanks
around.
for joining the Friends of Mana.
Zion Card, thank you so much for joining the Friends of Mana. Welcome. Lovely to have you join us. What a terrific thing. We've had so many incredible people joining us today. It's just beyond belief, to be honest. It means a lot. I am Mana. And if you have any questions, I would be happy to answer them for you. And in the meantime, we're going to just wander around and pick up things. And I did miss a bell tree today that made me really sad. It's like, dang it. I unearthed the glowing hole, and then I dug it back, or I filled it back in immediately. It's like, wait, that's not how that's supposed to work. Oh, well. But yeah, welcome on in. It means so much. And it looks, by all accounts, it looks like a lot of people have been hanging around and continuing to be here, and just means the world to me. Huh. The shadows here make those trees look a little like hearts, don't they? And it looks like I have a giant head, too. Okay. This is my little campground section. Quite like how this has turned out. Still have some work to do in here. My idea for my island, by the way, in case you are wondering, is that everything is essentially in that lower section. My goal is to have all of my villagers or my islanders in that bottom section, and to focus on that being the real town center, the hub. And then I'm thinking that the eastern section is going to be mostly the orchard area. Like, I'll have a bunch of just trees and fruits, and I might actually limit the fruit trees that are in town, kind of have them be more just your general trees. And then that northern section will be mostly pines. That left section is going to be, that western section is going to be mostly kind of rural, rugged, and I might do some additional landscaping and things, but no cherry blossom trees. I don't believe. I don't remember. It's possible because I'm playing in the northern hemisphere, and it's fall, that the cherry blossoms, if you're in the southern hemisphere, are only appearing there, where you may not be seeing all of these trees like this that are kind of getting a little bit more warm in hue. Yeah. Marshall says, okay, brother, time for sleep. Have a good night. Hey, thank you so much. You and B have a wonderful night. I'm so glad you were able to be here during this major milestone. And have a wonderful night. Shout outs to Marshall and B, who stream. You can check out Marshall's channel. And yeah, thank you so much. This is an air. You're so wholesome. Hashtag you're so wholesome. Thank you so much. As you can see, this is an area where the flowers have sort of done their own thing, and I need to figure out what to do there. I don't really know if I'm going to try to wrangle them all here. I want it to be a sort of wildflower area, but I feel like they're not quite the flowers I would choose, and so I like all the weeds here, but then I'm thinking it'd be nice to have flowers, and I don't know. I got to figure something else out. You like my character? Thank you. Bacteria, I really appreciate that. I've spent some time just getting a lot of clothing because I really like the clothing options in this game. And I tend to change outfits, so almost every stream, I don't know. I do have a wand too, which I haven't actually used in a while. Let's try this. It's Rent-A-Swag's good to me. This is my fancy business suit right there. Oops. We can also do I'm such a shutterbug. Right there. I kind of like that one, actually. That one's still a favorite of mine. It's a good summer outfit. Here's the I know. Hi, Dad. This is sort of the, hey, look at me. I'm I'm going traveling. I've had an apostrophe. A little bit right there. It's kind of good. The life aquatic. There we go. It's a good one for fishing. I'm a Portland yuppie. Here we go. This is a good outfit. This would actually work pretty well for right now. Paper, get your paper here. This is my paperboy outfit. And tut tut, it looks like rain. This is a good one for those unseasonably wet times of year. But I think we'll probably do the Portland yuppie for now, just for now. I think that ought to be good. And we'll keep going and looking around here. These are some things, by the way, Black Tier, when you do come, you can help yourself to any of the music or DIY recipes that are here. If you need them, then you're welcome to them. I personally enjoy being able to give DIY recipes and music to people. You know, if I have a duplicate, I'd rather give it away. So that's here. Eventually, I need to get some stalls to kind of display all of these things a little nicer. Maybe a little swap meet section. I might do that down in the southwestern section. Actually, that might be a good thing to work on. I thought about doing it here. Part of the problem is I don't have any stalls, I don't think. Although, let me actually confirm that. Let me go to my inventory. I'm going to check. I may have some stuff. And if I don't, I might go and check to see if I have anything in the ADB. Because I could always order more. Okay, here we go. Boy, I like all of those blossoming hedges, by the way. That's pretty cool. Milk is good. Let's actually, deposit a few things. Our baby romper. Shells will probably sell, but you know what? Not necessarily. I'll put them in storage for now. It's a nice thing. I have so much storage at the moment that I'm not really hurting, so I might as well. And then I can leave those things to sell nice and easy. I'll just put them up here. A reminder to everybody that if you are enjoying this stream, if you're new here or you've come in with raids or whatever the case may be, if you like what you're seeing, please do consider follow. You can also check me out at artofmana.com if you want more info and to see more about me and see all the links to all the cool stuff I've got. Now, what could we use for an outdoor display? We certainly could use this outdoor table. That is an idea. Doesn't look, though, like we actually have a stall. Well, I don't know. Maybe the stalls come later. I'm not sure. We have a lot of whiteboards, though. Don't know how that happened. It looks like I bought an extra menu chalkboard, too, but oh well. We have cardboard boxes. We could always put those on cardboard boxes. That's a thing. I do have a lot of stuff. Oh, Mengua.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. Ooh, yeah, the Nova Light. Those are cool. So it looks like we don't have any stalls. Thank you, Temengua. We have a lot of toys right now. Okay, well. I suppose we could get the outdoor table to get started. Ooh, we could put some blankets down. What about this kitchen map? This is actually pretty cool. That actually is kind of cool. And the green stripes rug, that might be a nice one. Temengua, what is that? Aw, just hope you can succeed like other streamers. Well, thank you. those are some kind words. I appreciate that a lot. Ooh. Here's the blue design kitchen mat. I like both of those. I think I'm going to try this. Let's see if we can't place those outside. Can we place rugs outside? I just realized. Not actually positive that I can. We'll find out anyway. Unless someone wants to tell me. But I have a bad feeling that you can't. So I'm going to grab that table as well. Anything else we want to grab? Nope. Okay. Maybe some fencing, actually. Some fencing would be good. What kind of fencing, though? Huh. Okay. Leviticus Max. Good name, by the way. Says you cannot, but you can make patterns to put on the ground. That's what I thought. I was starting to think that was the case. Well, shucks. Okay. Then I definitely would like to find something I can display stuff on. And I just don't feel like I have the right tables. I mean, this could work. The lecture hall desks. Those could work. And, I mean, this isn't bad either. The iron work table. I wonder, do I have the ability to make iron work tables? Because that could work, too. Okay, let's try a couple of things. We're going to grab these and these. I think we're going to grab this as well. Okay. We've got some stuff to work with. We're going to just see. I'm not sure how well this is going to actually pan out. I'm also starting to think maybe what I should do in that lower section, kind of the southwestern section. Ooh, Patty. So Keaton and me, we totally fought the other day about who has better fashion. I mean, it's me. Still, I want to make up, so I got Keaton and Prezi. Oh, this is the first time I'm being asked to deliver, I think, for someone. That's ridiculous. It's something I haven't done for so long, I've missed it. Hey, maybe I have done it, but I'm going to go find Keaton right now. Patty, you have me very, very excited. I believe Keaton's home. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is Keaton's. Right? Yeah. No way! Mad Spike! Oh my gosh. Mad Spike coming on in. We've got Uchi the Phoenix. We've got Cheppy4444 dude. And we've got all of the great Mad Spike
Look at you, joining the Friends of Mana.
Thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. And Sezonam, thank you so much for that host.
We're detecting strange
And the
signals on
follow.
screen.
Oh my
It's better than
goodness.
hosted.
What, now I gotta know what Blanche is making. This isn't what I was going to do.
We've got inbound.
No
New
way.
follower.
Thank you so much. Everybody, if you don't know, Mad Spike is an incredible family-friendly live fellow streamer. Such an awesome guy, and I'm so grateful that he is someone I'm connected to. I really, honestly, can't thank you enough. And right now, I feel guilty because I can't return the favor, but... Cheppy!
Thanks for joining
So
the
good to
Friends of
see you
Mana.
in this chat. I know I've seen you in Mad Spikes. Oh my gosh. So friends, if you're new around here, I'm Mana. I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. I am, of course, playing Animal Crossing New Horizons right now, which is a beloved game of mine. In 2021, I'll be playing through all of the Legend of Zelda franchise, all on original hardware, because that's one of the things I really appreciate doing. So we'll be playing the games as they first appeared, and I will also be having members of the community help come in, and we'll have guests every stream, and they'll be helping with the walkthrough. So I'll be following walkthroughs for the games. And of course, we'll sneak in Animal Crossing, maybe once a week or every other week. But anyway, those are some fun things coming up. I'm in the midst of a big transition. I'm actually changing jobs, so there's a whole bunch going on. And right now, this is my last week of working, and then I'm transitioning in and learning this new job. And there's a whole bunch happening. So this week's schedule is a little up in the air, but I plan on playing more Animal Crossing and some Super Mario Brothers 35 on Wednesday this week. So if you want to enjoy talking about video games and Nintendo and all kinds of things like that, and that's sort of the campfire that we sit around while we get to know one another, then pull up a chair, join us. Feel free to ask me anything, and I look forward to talking again soon. Leviticus Max asks a very interesting question. What is your field of expertise? Ooh, yeah, that is a good question. It would be in the area of the humanities, focus on religious studies, English, political science, highlights in theology, and I have worked in a lot of capacities, frequently with young people, either in high school or college, and I am transitioning actually into something very much not in that field, because I am really just wanting to focus on my family. I have a beautiful family, Ms. Manna and Manna Sprout, our daughter, and we ended up moving to our hometown to be near our family, so Manna Sprout could be near her relatives and whatnot. And then I was working all the time, so that's the thing. Mad Spike, time to sleep for work tomorrow. I'm glad I got to raid you, friend. Have a good night and enjoy the night. Well, thank you so much. And here, I'm going to grab that shout out for you. I got to give a few more as well. Oops, I did the wrong thing. Nope. Oh, no, shoot. Shout out to Mad Spike. I did the wrong one. Don't go to that one, everybody. Don't go to that one. I got a little ahead of myself. My apologies. So there we go. And Cheppy says, I can't believe I'm not followed. I've been here at least 3 other times. I know. Oh, it's nice that you came in. Matt Spike says it's all good. Thank you so much. And also, I need to give some shout outs here. So let's do a shout out. It's one of those days. One of these days you'll get that name. One of these days, Mad Spike. One of these days. Here's a shout out for David V. Kimball, who gave us a lovely raid as well. Here is a shout out for Pastor Dustin. Now, let me actually just triple check on the spelling here. It is 2 O's Styn. Okay. So both Pastor Dustin and David V. Kimball rated us, and just, my goodness, thank you so much. We've had a slew of people following as well, just most recently, Temengua, Uchi the Phoenix, Sezona M, and Cheppy4444, dude. And thank you, Uchi, for our Phoenix, for that host as well. Also, just a couple of things as well. We had Dark Solid X, Ray Will, and JBrick75 all cheer. Thank you for those. Bunch of hosts, and of course those big raids as well. So thank you. Anyway, Nana's here. This is also not Keaton, but that's okay. I really like Nan's house. It's pretty chill. It's good stuff. Phoenix says, no problem. No in my auto host were streaming. So no one in my auto host was streaming. So add the love. Aw. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I always appreciate hosts. No matter what, no matter who's hosting, no matter what the situation is. As you can hear, the alerts come on, and those alerts are friends of Mana. And if you stick around, you want to add your voice as well, I would be grateful for that. Finally given Keaton Patty's present. All right, what is in it? It's a humidifier. Okay. It's a high energy gift. Is it though? We might have different definitions of high energy. Or humidifiers. When they write a screenplay about me and Patty making up, you'll totally be the character. Ooh, did I get some glasses? Got oval glasses. All right. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Phoenix says, though I'm not what is this? I'm not rated. I play the Soul series. Nice. Nice. Oh, do you stream? Is that what I'm to take away from this? Car9, hello. So, hi, Mana. Mama, I recently beat Age of Calamity, so I heard pressing X is a problem for you. Oh, dear. Oh, gosh. I tell you, I can't wait to dive into that some more. I'll be playing it on stream next year, but man, I want to play more of it just on my own. So this is the section I was thinking maybe I should turn this into like a outdoor swap meet kind of thing. Hey, no, Phoenix says late at night and I'm a bit lightheaded. So sorry for the poor English. Yeah, I stream started 3 months ago. Nice. Very cool. So, yeah. Well, let me actually let's see. Okay, it was Jay and Phoenix, I believe, are the two people that we want to check out. Is that right? We've got so many great streamers here. If you are a streamer, please do consider joining my Discord. Actually, I think I have a link here. No, I don't, but I'll get you one real quick. I have a Discord. You could join if you'd like. And we have a section you can actually sign up for. You just add your role to go to SOCS, the Society of Collaborative Streamers, where we talk shop. And you're welcome to hop on in if that's something that would be helpful for you. Let me... JBrick75, I believe, was the other streamer. And so we'll see JBrick here soon. I'm just going to pull these up, and that way I can get to them later on. Okay. You're currently working on your island. You play Animal Crossing as well? Oh, of course, Car9. Nice. That's awesome. And Car9, have you been streaming recently? So a lot of these trees are bell trees, and I feel like I could take them out. You know, I think I kind of want to do that, actually. I feel like this area is not really what I have in mind for... Yeah, you know, I can always add trees later. This isn't really what I have in mind. Sort of a beach section, a little open air market section. We'll have some various nice stalls and banners, and I think that'll be really nice. No, that's fine. Phoenix says, thank you for the offer, but I am part of so many stream communities that it's overwhelming at the moment. But I always follow new people and try to catch streams if only for a few minutes. I get that. I get that. I do understand. But I'll post that link for anyone just in case you want. This is something that is new. I generally don't have a public link. I'm still kind of getting things set up. It's sort of a soft launch right now. But, yeah. Let me just go. Gosh, I'm just trying to find my link here. Invites, there we go. Is it not going to give me the invite code here? Oh dear, hang on. 1 second. There we go. All right. Back to the classics, I see. Heyo again, Firestorm Dragon says, indeed, indeed. Sometimes, yes, I play me some DKC too. I'm glad Streamlabs app updated. It works a ton better. Oh, that's good, Car9. So you're not using your tablet anymore? You're actually using the, or are you using the tablet still? Let's start with this, shall we? This ought to be good. And I am back to the classics because the classics are so good. Why mess with perfection? Oops. Who knew that shovels on wood sounds like that? You're still using your tablet. That's all you got. Hey, if it works, it works, Car9. Lots of friends around. Indeed, we've got a lovely, lovely day. So many great people here just hanging out. I'm really, really... I'm floored, actually. I hope that you'll all join me again in the future. Phoenix says, so I want to know, how would one go and capture a game on the Famicom disk system? Well, I don't have a Famicom myself. My thought is that it should have both RF and composite out. So if you are wanting to capture that, the simple answer is simply one of these, actually. Let me pull this apart real quick. Here we go. Okay. And, okay. It's one of these. This is the RetroTink 2X. This is a fantastic little device that allows you to connect through either composite, S-Video, or component. And then you have your, on this side, you've got your, or this side, sorry, you've got your audio left and right. Any device, and then it line doubles, okay, which effectively, it sort of upscales. It's not really an upscaler, it's a line doubler. But it's lag-free, okay? That's the most important part. Mike Chen makes these, and once you hook that up, there you plug in your devices, and then you have an HDMI out. So you use your HDMI, and you set up your capture card as normal, and you'll get you can use a vertical line filter that actually smooths out all of the pixels and makes it look a little bit more like it would have back on an old CRT television, and I think it just looks really good. So that would be my suggestion if you are interested in capturing retro content. That's how I do it. And then I just have splitters and things that allow me to watch games on my TV over here or my monitor here. And it works really, actually, it works really well. It works surprisingly well. Firestorm Dragon says, I can't wait for the snow to stick around. So far, I've just had showers. Yeah, I've barely even had any flurries, so... Oh yeah, Carnine, we gotta get those Manamons back at some point. Phoenix says, oh, okay, I was wondering, because when you said you would play with the original systems, went back to look at what the first Zelda game was for. Gotcha. Yeah, so that's the way that I do it. I use that to capture retro. And if it's anything that doesn't take even composite, like if it's only RF, then the only RF to composite converters that were made, manufactured at high capacity are found in VHS players, in, VHS VCRs. So if you want, you could just pick up a cheap VCR from Goodwill and be in pretty good shape. You could use that in order to display or to convert your signal to a composite signal, and then use that same RetroTink upscaler to get it to a 720p signal that your capture card or device can use, and it works well. So these are some options. I'm going to be honest. I kind of dig the texture on this table and almost want to use it just because of that. It has a sort of swap meet feel, doesn't it? And Firestorm Dragon is bringing up a really great point. Yes, the Famicom is just a Japanese NES. I'll be using my NES. So when I say the original hardware and everything, I'll be playing the US releases of the games. So the Famicom disk system, and this is a thing. Yeah. No, Phoenix, no, it's great. Actually, I'm really glad that this was brought up by Firestorm Dragon because I guess I didn't even think to explain that. The NES was released in Japan as the Famicom disk system, and as the Famicom, the family computer, as it were. And then there was a later device that was called the Famicom Disk System. It was actually something that sat under the Famicom itself. And the disk system looks like what you would see on an old computer from back in the day. There's an actual floppy disk drive. And it would be not the floppy floppies, but the hard disk floppies. And there were stations in Japan where you could go, bring one of these discs, and write games to a disc. And you could get games like The Legend of Zelda. Now, actually, interestingly enough, Zelda was designed for the disk system because of the read-write capacity, so you could save your game. And it wasn't until the fact that they wanted to port Zelda to US markets and to the NES, but didn't have a disk drive and weren't planning on releasing it there because of the hardware not probably selling as well in the US, that they decided, hey, we should probably figure out another way to create saves, such as maybe battery backups in cartridges. And that is the first game to have had, or to have included a battery backup. Fun fact for you. Just a little something. What do you think, everybody? I feel like this works. I kind of dig this. I mean, I could do that actually, couldn't I? Oldest system I've ever had was my dad's. I think it was called an Atari. Yeah, the Atari 2600. Right on. The Atari 2600 is a pretty cool console. I like it. Let's see if we do that. I'm gonna say I could do this. That would work. Probably was the Atari 2600, often known as the Atari, which is older than the NES. It's actually one generation older. What do we think, people? Any ideas? Cool Man Jeans, oi! Hey!
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Thank you so much! My oldest console is probably the PS2 or maybe GameCube, Firestorm Dragon says, whichever came first. The PS2 came before... No, the GameCube. I don't remember which came first, actually. Come to think of it. I need to figure out... I mean, they were the same generation, but I don't remember. I think the PS2 predated the GameCube, but I can't remember. I'm going to grab another one of those tables. Or do I have another one? Dang, I do have another one. So I think what I'm going to do is... Oops, let's follow the pathway. I'm going to... You're Temmie? Hey, Cool Man Jeans. You're Temmie. Hi, Temmie. I'm Mana. Welcome. This is a wonderful place, and I'm so glad that you're here. Let's try this. So if we put this diner table, I guess. And I know it is kind of funny that it's, these diner tables, but it just seems to work really well, doesn't it? You have a slim PS2 from the early 2010, late 2000s. I happen to have a PS2 Slim as well. I like that. Phoenix says the TV he used when he had it on his dresser drawers. The TV he used when he had it was on his dresser drawers till this past summer. We didn't want to risk turning it on because it might catch on fire. Oh man, it's kind of funny and sad a little bit too, but oh man. Temmie would like to play with you. Well, Temmie, I appreciate that. I do frequently invite people to join me in the game. I do get to know people before I invite them in. I just want to, get a sense of, who they are and what they're like prior to inviting them to the island. I hope that makes sense. I hope you understand. But yeah, if you want, I'm also actually going to be ending the stream pretty soon. I actually said I'd be ending it like a half hour ago, and I just keep going because I guess I'm having so much fun with you all. But I actually should probably end up finishing this stream fairly soon. But I am going to be streaming again Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. So if you would like to join me again, then once we've gotten to know each other a little more, I'll probably invite you over to the stream.
Thank you for joining the Friends of Mana.
Leviticus Max, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate that. My goodness. Firestorm Dragon says, I mean, I wouldn't trust an old Atari considering my PS2 controllers are already in rough shape. I'm going to tell y'all, hardware durability has gone so far down that honestly I can tell you you're better off with retro hardware. No joke. You are actually better off with a retro hardware, retro, whatever it is, whatever you choose to get. Atari 2600, you can find one of those, and I guarantee you that either it's working or you can get it working, no problems. It's just that's how they were made. There's just no problems. Whereas, unfortunately, you get an Xbox 360 or something like that, yeah, it's pretty much guaranteed to not work. Probably not gonna work for you. Ooh, this is an idea, everybody. I'm kind of liking this. My thought being, that essentially I'm putting things on display for this little outdoor swap meet, right? Ooh, we shot something out of the sky. It looks like we got some Nook miles for it. And indeed we did. Let's see. Firestorm Dragon says, I think it's an issue with the PS2 controllers. I have like 5, one of which still works. And Phoenix says the Atari was still in good shape. It was the TV that was, yeah, one spark could be a danger. And those TVs are, they're dangerous. CRT televisions, if you're nervous that it's not in great shape, potentially fire damage, that's not good. Or fire danger. But Leviticus Max, thank you so much for that follow. Let's find another song here. Let's find Stale Cupcakes. We'll put Stale Cupcakes up here, and we'll rotate that around. And I think what we're going to do too... Oh, I just realized an issue we're going to have. You won't be able to get to this stuff unless we go like this. Oops. I did not mean to do that. This is just... I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Not sure yet. Who are my islanders? Ooh, excellent question. I have right here myself, of course, Renee and Drift, who are my 2 original islanders. Spork Patty, Marina, Non, Eunice, Blanche, Keaton, and Lopez. I'm a big fan of Marina, as well as Lopez and Spork and Blanche. I think Eunice and Non are up there too. So yeah, pretty cool people. I dig it. So I'm trying to think of maybe I could do like this. Then you'd have full access, right? Because then you would be able to go all around that table and get what you need. I think that's what I have to do. And then I'm thinking if I just did this. Actually, I could make it one song and 3 DIY cards. I actually quite like how that looks. And of course, I guess I say that, but I don't actually have enough DIY cards. That's okay. And Phoenix says, I mean, my Wii stopped working properly after only 2 years. The GameCube didn't stop working properly until 7 or 8 years after we bought it. It's too bad about your Wii. Nintendo tends to have fairly robust hardware until very recently, and that's partly a product of technology in general getting more and more complicated. I still don't understand how Microsoft managed to get by with such high failure rates for their Xbox 360 and that they're still afloat in the console market. I suppose it just comes down to the fact that they have the resources to make things work, but still, it's just kind of, it's pretty darn impressive. So, it's not easy. Well, let's see, if I go like this. So really, there's no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just trying to place some things around. That's not what I meant to do, but okay. Do you want to make this swap meet functional or visual? Both. Both is what I'm thinking. If you have ideas, please let me know. Obviously, this is all very much just me brainstorming. I think I need some more items. Like one of the things I'm going to try and do is get maybe some textures on the ground. Ooh, I can't put stuff down there. So I'm not really sure what to do. I kind of wanted to have like a pathway. So what I was sort of envisioning, yeah, it's one for visitors to pick up the furniture and records. Yep. Oh no! Oh no! Well, that's disappointing. You recommend the record case item? Now, does that actually store records? I actually did not know that. I have it, but I did not know that that's what it did. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking I'll do like some sort of blankets or what have you, you know, underneath. Oops. But, and I think I'll take that. I mean, I could just do this. And there we go. So yeah, and then people can come by and it's like, here we are. Visitors can only pick up the note-shaped songs, not the full album-placed ones. Oh no, really? That makes sense. I didn't think about that. All right, well, I gotta rethink this, but that's okay. I'm just... Yeah. Oh, but yeah, and have the record case next to it that would look really good. So the market stall, that's what I want, but I don't have one. Let me see if I can order one, though. I don't believe I have the DIY for it either. Or if it is a DIY. I don't actually know if it's a DIY item or not. Honestly, right now, this has just been an exercise in an experimentation, so who knows. But let's see. So market stall would... Oh, wait, why am I here? Hold on. Market stall would be in here. Nope. So we do not have the market stall. You can send me a few over the next few days? Oh my gosh. It's a DIY item, so you can't order. Gotcha. Because I don't think I have that ability. Oh, let me just check, though. There's always the possibility I am a silly mana and have had the possible ability all this time. Oh, but that's an idea, too. I could... Well, no, I can't put anything on the hay bed. That's right. Darn. Because it doesn't count as a table. Kimball Donald, hey, Donnie. Hi, Mana. I was about to head to bed, but I wanted to say hi. I really appreciate that. I really do. It's been a really exciting night. Thanks to your brother and Pastor Dustin and quite a few others, we actually managed to get a real milestone achievement of 100 concurrent viewers, which I've never had before. And that just is absolutely so exciting. I'm sure you understand. But totally new for me. That was huge, 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 huge. Yeah, I was really pumped about that. So massive thanks. I really appreciate it. And Donnie, I hope we get to get some gaming in soon, because I would really like to just play a little Spelunky with you, or really anything. But you've been an incredible friend, and I feel like, you know, we haven't really connected as much, just probably because of our own busyness, but I would like to do that. Firestorm Dragon says I've used about 30 of the market stalls in town at this point, so I'm very familiar with the stall. Okay. Well, I guess sadly all of this is just where we're gonna leave it. It's not great. We gotta work on it a bit, but we'll leave it with that for now. We'll save an end and let that be enough. And Donnie says, yes, sir, I think the Steam online multiplayer update will hit Spelunky 2 soon, and that would be a very fun opportunity. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. For sure. So let's plan on that when that happens. Maybe we could do a collaboration, too. That'd be fun. But even if it's just playing offline, that would be great, too. Okay, my friends. It is 11:30, and I am a very sleepy mana. And so a couple of things I'd like to share with all of you is, once again, massive thanks. If any of you are still here, and if you've been lurking through this stream, if you're still on the fence about whether or not to follow, well, maybe I'm not for you. But if you found it to be an entertaining stream and one worth your time, and something that you consider returning to, please do consider following. And you're welcome to check out artofmana.com for a bunch more links and information about this channel and this Art of Mana. Oops, that's not the screen I wanted to go to. That's the one. It is a little too late, I think, to do a raid now. I do need to go because I've got a big day tomorrow, but I want to thank you all so much. Thanks for being a part of my life. Thanks for being a part of this stream. And I guess we'll just leave it there. I always like to end by saying, everybody, do good, be well, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, man. That was a fun stream. Ah, that was so good. Thank you so much. Oh, my gosh. Good stuff. Good stuff. Animal Crossing is good. Super Mario Brothers 35 is good. Oh, so many cool people. Just beyond amazed. That was wild. Oh, huge raids. We had EX500MT and JBrick75 and B Munch and Mr. Big Deal 69 and Black Tears with 1525 and Zion Car and Temengua and Sazona M and Uchi the Phoenix and Cheppy4444 dude and Cool Man Jeans and Leviticus Max, like all following tonight. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people in one stream following. My goodness, does that mean we're at 1,800 followers right now? We might be. That might have gotten us to 1,800 followers. Holy moly. Man, what a wonderful, wonderful stream. Gosh. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.